If you're looking for the best sports memorabilia and card break room on the internet, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tonight's action will move fast, so we want to prep you for what you're about to see on your screen. First, the all-important dice roll number. At the top of the show, the host will randomize a series of numbers. The number selected from the randomizer will become the dice roll number for the entire show, meaning every mystery box that is broken, the names of every collector will be placed on a list and randomized using the dice roll number for the show. Next, you see this black ticker down here? This shows you which numbers are still available in each and every Ultimate Autographs mystery box series. When a break fills or sells out, the host will ask for a number. This is where you make your selection from. Simply type a number in the chat, and the host will pick the first number they see. Throughout the show, you may see two different types of breaks: divisional and top spot. Divisional breaks are most common. In this format, all 8 individuals who enter a football-themed break will be positioned next to one of 8 football divisions after their names are randomized using the show's dice roll number. When the mystery box is opened, the football division of the team represented in that mystery box becomes the winning division. The lucky collector whose name is randomly placed next to that football division takes home the signed piece of authenticated memorabilia. Our top spot format is typically reserved for giveaways, college-themed series, and non-football breaks. In a top spot break, all names are added to a list. They are randomized using the show's dice roll number. At the end of the randomization, the name at the top becomes the winner of the signed item or prize. Breaking sports memorabilia has never been easier or more fun than it is in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Remember, every mystery box series you see on the show can also be purchased as a personal mystery box that is either shipped directly to your home for you to open, or you can request to have it opened on a future Ultimate Autographs Live Breaks broadcast. Also, while you're waiting for your break to fill, we encourage you to look around ultimateautographs.com to see if you find a piece of memorabilia you love and want to add to your collection. And don't forget, every live break spot you purchase will earn you Signature Club points if you are enrolled, which you can exchange for exciting UA prizes and store credit. All right, the time has come. Let's break some certified, authentic sports memorabilia in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tell them, boys.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with James. It's going to be a fun show today. We have 8 different series on our site, including our brand new St. Patrick's Day minis, which include bonus prizes inside. We've got our basketball jerseys, show 2 of those, so a lot of fresh product in the room. Also almost done with a few series. We've got just 2 left in the cleats, 4 left in the Funkos, so get them while you still can. We've got breaks filled up in our Head and Shoulders Platinum full-size Authentics and the Slim Reaper replica helmet series. So it's going to be a really fun show. I'm fired up. James, how are you today?
I am doing fantastic. It is Friday, Kamen, and here in the Chicagoland area, it is finally starting to warm up a bit.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful. It might be 60 tomorrow, which would be great to see. I might hit a little tennis balls with my girlfriend, so we'll see about that.
That sounds nice.
Heading to the randomizer. Here we go. We need 6 or higher to play. How about a 10? That works.
All right.
10 on the dice roll. Gonna have a lot of clicks today. It just means it's setting up for a big show. Big show today. Let's head to the wheel of names and see what our chase is gonna be. Here we go. Spin that wheel. Let's see what we got here. We've got... This will be close. The league winner jerseys. I think we have like 6 slots left in those. League winner jerseys. Chase item of the day. Gonna be a good one. League winner jerseys. How's everyone in the chat? How are you guys doing today on a beautiful Friday afternoon? What's wrong, Skinny Daddy? What's the problem? Oh, because you're going up against James? He's got 6 slots and you've got 2. Well, hey, all it takes is 1 to win.
That's right.
Matt, do you have a box number? James Capel, also, if you're watching, do you have a box number? Slim Reaper number 1. We've got 25, 37, 38, 39, and pretty much 40 through 50. So we have 15 Slim Reapers left. all box numbers available in that series right now. So, Matt, let me know on a box number. James, if you're watching, let me know on a box number. I'll give you guys about a minute here on a box number before I head to the randomizer and let the randomizer pick.
All right.
We do have 5 slots left in the next Slim Reaper, 5 in the Head and Shoulders, just 4 slots left in the Sweet Feet. James, we're rolling with 40. 40. Let me get that off the ticker. Thank you very much, Matt.
That's in
The Slim Reaper. Those are all the black ones right there. I'm going to head to the randomizer for your divisions. Thank you very much, guys, for filling up the breaks. We've got 3 pre-fills, but we're about 4 slots or less on 3 other series. So, looking forward to a long show, a good show. We're going to have a blast. Box 40 is called out by Matt. All it takes is 1 to win, Matt. All it takes is 1 to win. 10 on the randomizer. A lot of clicks. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, here we go. Take the randomizer down.
I dig it, Matt. That's good vibes, man.
All right, so Matt, you've got the NFC South and the AFC South. James Capel has the rest. Usually never win when I pick, but maybe today is different. Today could be different. And think of it this way, Matt. James Capel's got a lot of spots, but it's the same concept if you got 6 slots against other people. You bought 2 slots, and we're going to buy 2 regardless. Doesn't matter if it's James with 6 or 3 other people with 2 each. Let's see. Slim Reaper, number 1. Okay. Ooh. This is the guy I haven't seen in the break room. This is a little old school looking helmet. How about Matt Ryan? Former NFL MVP Matt Ryan. That's a pretty good hit. Haven't seen Matt Ryan in the break room. And how about this? Matt with the NFC South. James is waving his hands. All it takes is 1 spot to win, Matt. That's all it takes, guys. NFC South, former MVP quarterback Matt Ryan. Played in the Super Bowl against Tom Brady. Looked like he was going to win the Super Bowl. Things didn't look as great late in the game. But Matt Kratzer starting with the win. NFC South, Matty Ice, Matty Ryan. What a hit. Look at this thing. It's got a little old school pro-line looking helmet. Oh, baby. This is good. Not a headliner in this series. Excellent hit. Gotta love it. Oh, man, I'd love that helmet, says Dave. I would too as well, man. Hoping on closer magic. Wait, Matt, you got the closer magic.
That is sick right there.
That is a sick-looking helmet. Matt Ryan. Incredible. A lot of folks get obsessed with the headliners, but a lot of our series have a lot of sick hidden headliners. Hidden headliner MVP quarterbacks like Matt Ryan.
Absolutely.
Whoo!
Little Matt to Matt action there.
Little Matt to Matt. Yeah, Matt winning Matt. That's why he won. He had the mojo of Matt. There you go.
Congrats, Matt. First full-size helmet win, too. That's awesome, man.
Congratulations, Matt. You also get this, yeah, you also get this photo of Matt Ryan signing the helmets. Yeah, it's 1 slot is all it takes. And, you know, me and you believe this maybe more than anyone else. I know Mike believes in this too, but wish it into existence, you know? Wish your wins into existence, and they'll happen. Very nice.
Absolutely.
This was a full-size replica break. We do have a full-size authentic break coming up. James Capel looking for some redemption. Let's see. Who do we got in Head and Shoulders number 1? We've got Dustin McCown, James Capel, Corey Aronowitz, and Kyle Wolf. A lot of names I don't recognize in there. If you guys are relatively new or took a break and came back after a while, welcome back to the break room. Glad to have you guys in here. Head and Shoulders number 1, if we can get a box number. These are full-size authentic platinum helmets. Still have not seen the 2 best helmets in this series pulled. The greatest receiver of all time, Jerry Rice, and perhaps the greatest corner of all time, Deion Sanders. So this series is sick. A sick series, a lot of good hits coming up. Who wants to give us a box number? Box number. And then we have the basketball jerseys after this too, so that'll be fun. 3 away on the minis as well, and 2 away on the Funko Pops. So let us know on a box number, guys. James, Dustin, Corey, and Kyle. All right, I'm gonna let the randomizer pick. I know, James, you go lowest number. I'll let the randomizer pick. Let's see. I'll throw all the numbers. If you guys want to buzzer beat me while I'm doing this, feel free, guys. We got 15, 18, 19, 20, 23, 25, 28, 29, 30, and 31 available. James, I'm looking forward to the next break, too. Our basketball-only jersey break.
Yeah, it's fresh. It's new.
It's new.
Something dope in here.
Something dope. We got a Magic Johnson Team USA jersey in there. The best point guard of all time.
Right. Got a couple of my favorites as headliners as well. Jason Kidd grew up in the Bay Area. Mike Bibby played not too far away from me in what used to be the Arco Arena in Sacramento. Now they play in the Golden One Center.
Okay.
A lot of dope jerseys in that jersey series.
And a lot of good point guards in that series.
Stevie Franchise as well. Steve
Francis. Former NBA Rookie of the Year. 15. Looks like we should have gone with your system and ended up choosing the lowest one anyways. Yeah, Jason Kidd, Magic Johnson, and we have Isaiah Thomas in that jersey break as well. He's in that listing, not as a headliner. So it's a pretty dope jersey break, as you said. All right, speaking of awesome, the full-size Authentics are awesome. We did a whole bunch of these last night. Looking forward to doing a whole bunch today. This is the Head and Shoulders series named after Troy Polamalu. Before I open that box, might as well randomize the divisions. I'm so excited that I started opening the box, man. This is good, though. This is good to be excited. This is a good series. It's one that we're flying through. We've got, I think, maybe 19 boxes left, about half of the boxes left in this series. What's up, Madinator08? How's it going?
What's up, man?
Who is that? I can't remember who that was.
I'm not sure myself.
I've seen him in the chat before, and I'm blanking on the name. Let us know your name. All right, 10 times on the randomizer. Let's see what we got for our divisions. We've got James Capel, NFC North, NFC South, Kyle Wolf. Kyle, you've got the NFC East. That could be Deion Primetime Sanders. Corey, you've got the NFC West. That could be Jerry Rice. Dustin in the AFC North. Maybe Troy Polamalu. James, you've got the South and East. And Dustin, you've got the AFC West as well. Kenny Rogers. All right, Kenny Rogers. Not the musician or baseball pitcher. Kenny Rogers, the UA Live break room player. All right. Let's see what we got here. All full-size Authentics in this series. Can't beat that. Okay, we have one of the all-time greats at his position right here. We've got ourselves Ron Mix, Pro Football Hall of Famer, 9-time All-AFL. He signed it on the helmet with the inscription, Hall of Fame 1979. Ron Mix, one of the best ever at his position. Former Charger legend, that is the AFC West. That is Dustin McCown, getting yourself one of the best offensive linemen of all time, Ron Mix. And what I love about Ron Mix is he signs these special inscriptions, and he kind of makes our job easy for us. He's got the resume on the helmet, James.
That's right. And like you said, he was one of the greatest offensive linemen of all time. But at his time, when he was all done and hung it up, he was the best offensive lineman of all time. Like it says, I think 9-time AFL All-Pro.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, he was the best offensive lineman to ever play in the AFL.
That's incredible. And he's sort of like the Jonathan Ogden. Ogden was kind of our era, sort of like growing up as kids, maybe just after. But yeah, Ron Mix. It's pretty cool. I like Mix. That's the beauty of our break room. There's no such thing as a bad hit. I know the quarterback, is the one that everyone loves, but the offensive linemen in our break room are pretty much all Hoffers, Hall of Famers. All right. Good start to the show. We're just warming up. We're warming up on the hits.
We sure are. We had a couple of orders come through. Want to give you guys an update on the break page before we hop into our basketball jersey series. We've got 4 slots remaining on break number 1 of the Sweet Feet Autograph Cleat series. We've got 2 slots remaining on break number 1 for We Got the Funk, our autograph Funko Pop series. 4 on the league winner jersey series, and 3 on the St. Patrick's Day mini helmet series. So like Kamen was saying, quite a few breaks on the break page that are more than close to breaking.
Love to hear that. That is very, very good. Thank you very much for everyone for hopping into the break page. Matthew Dunn, who is still probably on fire from Sunday. I was in here Sunday breaking. Matthew Dunn won like 9 breaks, and they're all with like 2 spots each. It was unbelievable. So we'll see if he's still hot. Ryan Wimmer's in here. Jeanette Lee won a lot last night. I think she won our inaugural jersey break.
Really?
Corey's in here again. Parker Lewis, Michael Lepre, Tanner Wilson, and Ricky Prince also doing a lot of winning lately. Can we get a box number on the fast break jerseys? We did just one of these last night. Damon Stoudemire getting pulled. So all headliners are still available in this fast break jersey series. Just close the minis, says Skinny Diety. All right, well, hey, Matt, thank you very much. Maybe it's your time to shine today. Let us know on a box number. Ricky, I know someone that's active in the chat. Jeanette, I've seen as well. Michael Lepre. If you guys are watching, let us know on a box number. All right, Ryan Wilmer's in here. He's giving us a box number.
What do we got?
9. I'm Parker. I think this is my first ever break with you guys. All right, well, hey, Parker, welcome to the break room. This is an awesome place. Everyone, let's welcome Parker to our break room. We've got a lot of fun in here, family atmosphere, and of course, a lot of really, really cool hits in our break room. Thank you very much. 23, you were just beaten out. Ryan had the 9. As far as what you can call out, guys, it's what is available in the ticker for the new guys. So in our basketball jerseys, we've got basically 1 through 11 available. I think we did 4. Now 9 will get taken off the ticker. So we're not quite at 23, but this is only a 25 box series. So we are going to get there pretty soon on the fast break jerseys. Number 9. Ooh, this is something different. 34. Isaiah Ryder. Look at this. Minnesota Timberwolves. Isaiah Ryder. He was the 1994 Slam Dunk champion. Isaiah Ryder was sky and high. Former 5th overall pick out of UNLV. Averaged 16.7 points per game for his NBA career, including 20.4 with the T-Wolves in 1994. All NBA rookie first teamer. NBA Slam Dunk Contest champ. Isaiah Ryder. It's beautiful jersey, though. Look at this thing. Man, the T-Wolves jerseys used to be cooler. This is really cool. I love that. Back in the day when talented players were actually entering the dunk contest. Isaiah Ryder. All right, we're going top spot for this one. It is a top spot break. We're going to randomize 10 times, as is the connection. No worries. Sooner Rocks 1994. Are you an Oklahoma Sooner fan? No worries, man. Things happen. We appreciate having you here in our break room. All right, we're going top spot on this one. 10 clicks. You're taking home Isaiah Ryder. Really talented player out of UNLV. Really good Minnesota Timberwolves. Played for several teams, but this is him on the T-Wolves.
Won a championship with the Lakers in 2001.
He did, yes, with the Lakers. Kobe and Shaq. Isaiah Ryder was a role player on that team. A lot of good role players on that Laker team. Derek Fisher, Robert Horry. All right, 10 times. Ryan Wimmer called out the box number. Ryan, welcome to the break room. Calling out the box number. Getting himself the dub. Congratulations, Ryan.
Congratulations, sir.
What do you like to say, James? What do you like to say?
What do you mean?
Like you like to say, participate in the chat, good things will happen.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, Ryan called out the box number, got himself Isaiah Ryder. Very nice. That's a cool hit. Something different. Sweet. Thanks, guys.
You got it, my man.
You made your username when you were like 12 and now just roll with it. I'm the same way. I had a screen name back in the day on an email, KSportsFan8. I was probably like 10, and I haven't changed it either, so I feel you on that.
There you go.
All right, Isaiah Ryder. Very nice. I like these basketball jerseys.
Heck yeah.
There's something fresh and clean in our break room. For the new folks, we are primarily a football break room. However, we know we have fans of basketball and baseball, etc. We are working on having basketball only series, baseball only, and even hockey only, which will be just on Saturdays with Joe Aguilar. He's the resident hockey expert.
Mm-hmm.
And if we ever do a soccer only series, I've already volunteered to do that because I'm a big soccer fan, James. Big soccer fan.
Yeah. I guess that leaves the WWE to me.
Okay, you can take it. I like the WWE, but I was more of an old school WWE viewer. I don't watch it very much these days. All right, we got a whole bunch of breaks coming up. The St. Patty's Minis are next. Then we got league winner jerseys number 1. Let you know about these minis while we wait on a box number. These have specialty prizes inside. Specialty coins that are worth $10 of UA gift cards. Each. Now, most of the boxes have a coin. Some have multiple coins. Some don't have any coins at all. So it's gambling. That's what it is in here. Chris Reitmeyer is going 7. Chris volunteers to do the WWE series. Well, one of the reasons why we want to do a WWE series is because of you guys suggesting it. And Chris Roberts has led the way in that. We take care of you guys. If there's any sport or any type of series you want, throw it in the chat, and we will definitely take it up with the bosses and take it into consideration because you guys matter big time. You guys are our customers. You make things happen. Awesome. Well, hey, let's head to the randomizer 10 times. Our first St. Patrick's Day mini-series. Hopefully we get some gold coins in this one. Chris Reitmeyer, thank you very much for calling out the box number. Chris Roberts, calling out the AFC West. Okay, Chris? We just had an AFC West hit in Ron Mix. All right, 10 times on the randomizer. Let's take it down. Matt should be up top in the NFC North. Had a win early in the show. Tanner Wilson, you're in the NFC South. David Levis, NFC East. Matt Kratzer again in the NFC West. Michael Lepre, AFC North. AFC South is Matt Kratzer and Tanner Wilson, AFC East. And Chris Reitmeyer calling out the box number out in the AFC West. That's a great division to have because we've got Champ Bailey Flash and a John Lynch in there. So that might be the division to have in this series. You are definitely in the right one, man. All right, let's get it started. We've got our St. Patrick's Day minis. Box number 7 is called out by Chris Reitmeyer, not Roberts. Roberts is saying the AFC West, though. All right. This is not a bad start to get us started. We've got ourselves one of the most underrated receivers of all time, and on a college helmet at that. This is Derek Mason on Michigan State. Michigan State Spartan Derek Mason was a beast in the NFL, 2-time Pro Bowler. Like I said, very, very underrated receiver. Mr. Mason was 12,061 receiving yards, 28th all-time, James. 28th all-time. He played for the Titans and Ravens.
That's right.
I think he played the longest for the Ravens, right?
He played the longest for Tennessee.
Tennessee.
8 years in Tennessee, so that'd be an AFC South hit.
Okay, so it's interesting that he played there the longest because we see him in our break room on the Ravens most often.
Yeah.
So Derek Mason. You have it pulled up exactly his years?
Yeah, he spent 8 years with Tennessee and 6 years with Baltimore.
Okay.
122 games with Tennessee, 96 games with Baltimore.
Okay, well, hey, there you go. So if we pull a college helmet, guys, the way that it works, we go with the longest tenured team he played for. So that is actually the AFC South. Look at this beautiful Michigan State Spartan, though. That is pretty sick. So Matt Kratzer, another win man. Matt came in here saying he was cold. Got his first full-size helmet. Now he gets a mini to boot. A good start. And hey, this one does have a coin in here. I almost forgot. We've got a coin. A special golden coin. A St. Patrick's Day money sign coin. So that is $10 UA gift card. So Matt, we'll issue you a gift card after the show. You'll have $10 you can spend in our break room. So the first box had just one. Some of these have more. So you get yourself a Derek Mason and $10 gift card you can spend in our break room. Very nice. Number 7's my lucky number. Well, hey, it shows. It definitely shows. Number 7 shows. 8 is my lucky number, so we're right there next to each other. Cool. Derek Mason. I've never seen him on a Michigan State item. That is something unique.
Yeah, it's cool. Played there quite a long time ago now.
There you go. Never watched the WWE, but having a WWE belt would be pretty cool. It would. It would. All right, good start for Matt Pratzer. 2 wins already. All right, we got jerseys coming up next. League winner jerseys. This is a relatively new jersey series. We have a lot of stuff left in this one. Goes without saying. Corey, David, Justin, and Matt are in here. Can we get a box number, guys? Tanner, we'll take care of that. Obviously, you can email our customer service team if you have any questions. But that stuff doesn't go in immediately. It's when our customer service team takes a look at those things for you, Tanner. We'll take a look at that. We'll get you taken care of. Can we get a box number? League winner jerseys, our chase item of the day. You guys will have a chance for a wheel spin. Corey, David, Justin, and Matt. I will give you guys about... Oh, never mind. Dave's coming through with box 15. Number of the most talented quarterback in the NFL, Patrick Mahomes. Right, James? I'm not wrong. All right. Chief fan going up against the Raider fan. 15. Those are those guys up there. The football are those. Yeah. 15.
Don't like Patrick Mahomes, but I'm not an idiot.
That's a good way to put it. He is an incredible talent, and he's off to a great start. It's crazy because people are like, "Oh, Mahomes lost." It's like the dude makes the AFC Championship every year. It is definitely pretty special what he's doing. That connection he has with Andy Reid is unmatched, and Travis Kelce and him, man, those 2 guys are like best buddies. Kelce and Tyreek Hill are 2 Chief guys we have in the break room a whole lot. Whole lot of Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce in our break room. Dave, thank you very much for calling out box 15. Broncos fan, we have almost all covered, says Corey. Corey, hop into those minis, man. Champ Bailey and John Lynch, if you're a Broncos fan. Those are the ones to do. Those just dropped about an hour ago. They're a break room exclusive. All headliners are available. All right, Corey, you're in the NFC North. Justin, you're in the NFC South. Matt, you've got the other 2 NFC divisions. Corey's got the AFC North. Matt in the AFC South. Matt is red hot, guys. Look out for Matt. Corey in the AFC East. And David in the AFC West. Box 15. Called out in the chat. All right. We've got ourselves a little NFC North hit. Corey is active in the chat. He's got himself Mark Chmura, former Green Bay Packer tight end. Brett Favre was his quarterback. How about this? We have a brand new background here. We got Brett Favre in the background. Used to throw the ball to this man, Mark Chmura. Very nice. That is the NFC North. And we got ourselves Corey with the dub. Chmura. Very nice.
Congratulations.
I like that. That's something new that we haven't had much in our break room before. Very nice. Anyone interested in a Michael Irvin stat jersey or Drew Brees speed flex, says Tanner Wilson. Boy, those sound pretty cool. Corey, congrats on the dub, man. Congrats on the dub. Is Corey a new customer? Not someone I've seen in here before.
Corey is, looks like brand new to the break room today.
All right, Corey, brand new to the break room, brand new to winning. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, we have the Funko Pops are up next. Chmura, by the way, a 3-time Pro Bowler and a Super Bowl champion with the Packers. 21 says the Ghost, Douglas Oast. He's in the Funko Pops. He's going with 21. I will get that off the ticker. We did have a personal in the Funko Pops, guys. So we can only do 2 more breaks of the Funkos. Tanner, you're looking to sell or trade. Sooners rock. Are you a Packers fan? let us know. Dan says, Corey, I'm interested in this if you're looking to move it. Got a lot of Packer fans lately in the break room. Dan, Ryan, Roy. A lot of Packer fans lately. Not a guy I've seen in our break room before, James. This is a brand new hit in our break room.
Archimura?
Yeah. No, I'm a Chief chasing Drew Brees. Are you a Chiefs fan? I'm a Chiefs fan. I lived 6 years in Missouri, so I'm a Bears fan because I grew up in Chicago. I'm a Chiefs fan because I've lived 6 years in Missouri. So Sooners rock. Glad to have another Chief fan in the room. James is a Raiders fan, so we can gang up on him.
Born and raised in the Bay Area, and there's not enough Chiefs fans in the world to gang up on me. Any Raiders fan knows that. Anybody that knows a Raiders fan knows that.
I love it. I love it. Well, that's the beauty of our break room. We have a whole lot of different fans in the break room, customers here who like a lot of different teams, and our breakers all like different teams. All right, so I'm going to randomize you guys up for your number on the Funkos. This is a numbered break. The way this works is whatever the last number on the Funko is, the winner who has that number would win. So actually, let's see this in practice. We're going to go 10 times. I'll show you your numbers, and then I'll tell you who might win. So here we go. Chief fans are spoiled these days. By the way, back in the day, they used to never win playoff games. Now, they're upset if they lose the AFC Championship.
Tell me about it.
Times have changed.
No humility.
No humility. All right. Come on, mouse. Be nice. All right, here we go. Copying the names in. So if the last number of this Funko ends in 3, Jeanette Lee would win. If it ends in 6, Tom Sheehan would win. So if we have 66, Tom would be a winner. We have 56, Tom would be a winner also. So we're looking for the last numbered break. One of the last Funkos we're doing. All our Funkos are autographed. A mix of actors, musicians, movie stars, athletes. We've had a lot of really good basketball hits in this series. Here's a sort of sports hit. We've got Coach Bombay. Coach Bombay. He was the coach of the Mighty Ducks in the Mighty Ducks movie and TV franchise. The son of Martin Sheen was Emilio Estevez, who signed this, and brother of Charlie Sheen. Probably most well known for his movie, this one, but he was also a part of the Brat Pack of the 1980s, appearing in classic films like The Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Like that one. So that is numbered 790, 790. The last one is 0. That is James Stanhope taking home one of the best coaches in the movies. Coach Bombay. I like that one. You watch the Mighty Duck movies?
No.
No? Okay.
No. Haven't seen them, but obviously I know their cultural relevance.
Sure.
They got a little bit of a cult following, it seems like. That's really cool, but like you said, that's Emilio Estevez's autograph, and he was in stuff like The Breakfast Club. So even
You've seen that one.
right? Even
Everyone's
if you've
seen
never
that
seen
one.
the Mighty Ducks. You've seen The Breakfast Club. I'm sure you've seen him a lot of other places.
That's right. I like that. Coach Bombay. Yeah, I'm not as, I'm into every sport. I love every sport. You can't watch everything religiously. Hockey's not my number one, but I do like that hockey movie. It is The Flying V. That's where it came from, that movie. So, very nice. Sports star. Who's your favorite movie coach? I like Herman Boone in Remember the Titans. That is my favorite movie coach. Denzel Washington obviously was fantastic in that role. How about you, James?
Favorite sports movie?
Sports movie coach.
Sports
Asking
movie
from
coach?
Bob.
Ooh. I'll say Billy Bob Thornton in Bad News Bears.
Ooh, that's a good one. That is a very good one. Mine is Norman Dale, says Bob. Which one is Norman Dale in? By the way, guys, we have Sweet Feet number 1 coming up next. The Ghost is already in here, calling out box 35.
Hoosiers.
We have just 2 boxes left. Oh, that's right, Hoosiers, the coach in Hoosiers. 2 boxes left in the Sweet Feet cleats. Then we're closed out with that series. We'll drop some new, fresh series in the break room.
So we have 1 box now?
1 box now.
Okay.
So this next Sweet Feet break will be the very last Sweet Feet break. So we're going to head to the randomizer and get you guys into your divisions. This cleat series has been absolute fire, James. A lot of good stuff in this cleat series. One of my favorite cleats I've ever pulled was that Eric Dickerson, because it had 2 cleats, both signed.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was really cool. So this has been a fan favorite. Obviously, with so few boxes left, it's cooled down a little bit, but this has been a massive hit in our break room. Definitely one of the best series we've ever had in here. Something different. All right, here we go. Ricky Prince, you're in the NFC North. Parker Lewis, NFC South. Tanner Wilson, NFC East. Ricky Prince has the NFC West, AFC North. Michael Sugget. Michael, is that a new guy as well? Chad Stanger is in here. He's got the AFC East. And Douglas Oast. Doug Oast calling out the box. 35. Last box in that series, 35 of 35. We do have box 31 left for our last Sweet Pete break. We'll get that done this show. That's the goal. We would like to get that done this show. And I'll give you a few boxes after this one, James.
Sounds good.
To clear out a little bit. Oh my goodness. Look at the size of these things.
Dude. Oh my
Holy cow. This is enormous.
I know who that is.
You know who it is?
Yep. That's the biggest war daddy of them all. That's Calais Campbell right there.
Calais Campbell. There you go. 93. The big man, Calais Campbell. My goodness. He is a current Ravens defensive end, previously with the Cardinals and Jaguars. An absolute beast. 6-time Pro Bowler. 2-time second-team All-Pro. 2017 first-team All-Pro. Already 93.5 career sacks. Career high 14.5 in 2017. So this man will be part of the 100 sack club without question.
And we talk a lot about Jonathan Ogden and how huge he is on the
Sure.
offensive line. Calais Campbell is his equivalent on the defensive line. He is 6'8", 300 pounds. And he like I said, he is the biggest war daddy of them all down there in the trenches. If you've ever heard Calais Campbell talk, he sounds like a monster. He's one of those guys that, hey, hello, how you doing? You know what I mean?
Calais.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So let's see. This didn't come with the card, but this is signed size 16, by the way. This is size 16. So that is the AFC North, because he's on the Ravens now. That is Mr. Ricky Prince. All right, Ricky.
That's dope.
Calais Campbell. Very nice. Very, very nice. Chris says, we are Marshall. Those cleats are so tall, they need a red light on top so planes don't crash into them. I like that. So he not only has a long foot, but he likes like a high foot. He likes his cleats up high. These are ginormous, man.
Got to protect those ankles. You know, he's down there. He's using those ankles for leverage.
That's incredible. I mean, if you look at how young Calais Campbell is, he could end up being top 5 all-time in career sacks.
Sure.
You know, he can do that. He is that talented. And when you're 6'8", that helps. That definitely helps. Calais Campbell. Not a guy we've had in our break room before. The beauty of the hits lately, James, is we have a lot of fresh things in our break room, a lot of fresh hits.
Absolutely.
And the cleats is something that a lot of our customers have not seen. This is our second cleat series we've ever done. So I know a lot of you guys own a lot of helmets, a lot of jerseys. Hop into the last cleat jersey or cleat series and get one more cleat, 2 more cleats actually, possibly.
And a lot of people talking about the size of the cleat.
Sure.
The cleats that get autographed that we see here in the room, most of the time, the cleat is a larger size to provide the athlete with a larger canvas to sign. But in Calais Campbell's case, that size 16 is probably his shoe size.
That's him. Yeah. All right, I'm going to give you a few boxes, but that was a really cool hit. Calais Campbell. Are you kidding me? Something we haven't seen in our break room. I really like that one. Ricky Prince, hopefully you liked it. Only one was signed, Ricky. So a lot of times when you get two cleats, one is signed, one is not. Some of them signed both. Like the Eric Dickerson one in this series, he signed it Eric Dickerson, then he signed Hall of Fame. So those were not both signed. Got a Zoom meeting. Be right back. Plan on buying more spots and cleats. Okay.
Sweet.
Sooners rock. Well, hey, better do it fast, man, because we are almost done with the cleats. All right, we have fast break jerseys number 2. We got Ricky Prince in here again, looking for another win. Corey A is in here, and Reginald Tagliacott. Reginald, welcome to the break room for the first time today. All right, let me know on a box number, guys. James, I don't know if that's you in there. Can you clean that up. There we go. We're good. So we have, let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and 11 available in the fast break jerseys. We got a Magic Johnson available in the fast break jerseys. The greatest point guard of all time. Probably my third greatest player of all time, maybe fourth. I like MJ, LeBron, Wilt Chamberlain, then Magic. That's my personal list. 11 says Ricky. All right, 11 is going off the ticker. And James will get it. Fast break jerseys. This is a top spot break for our NBA only jerseys. This is only the third box we're doing in this series. We did one last night. This is our second of the day, so third total. You know what that means, guys. All headliners left. A lot of good headliners at the moment. This is a break room only exclusive, too. So a lot of good stuff to come out here. Fast break jerseys. Let's go. This must be good because Regimal and Ricky won 11. And wouldn't you know it, it is pretty good. This is pretty good. We've got ourselves Tim Hardaway on the Miami Heat. Tim Hardaway, 5-time All-Star, gold medalist with Team USA. His son now plays in the NBA. Learned how to shoot from dad because Tim Hardaway was a great shooter. And let me flip this bad boy around. Look at this. Look at how cool that looks. That Miami, James.
Dope.
Woo-hoo-hoo! What a hit. Tim Hardaway. Chris went west. Well, it's an Eastern Conference hit because it's Hardaway and Miami. I know we had him in our Olympic loot crate on the Warriors.
That's right.
This is him on Miami. Very nice. Tim Hardaway.
From Chicago.
From Chicago. But played in Miami and Golden State. So he's like, I want a little more warmer weather. Maybe don't pay as many taxes, too.
He did just that.
He did just that. All right, well, hey, he played with Alonzo Mourning back in the day.
Yep.
If you remember that name. That was a name. All right, so we're going 10 times. The 10 names. Top spot is taking home Tim Hardaway. I like this basketball jersey series. You know me, James. My two main sports, along with soccer, are football and basketball. So we got both of my loves in the room. 10th click is Ricky Prince. Ricky Prince, you got yourself the top spot. Tim Hardaway. Congratulations, Ricky. Ricky thought he had him on a different one. Doesn't matter, Ricky. You got yourself a win. That's what matters, man. Tim Hardaway. That is pretty cool. What is everyone's NBA teams? And for new folks, what are your NFL teams? I like to know what everyone's teams are so we can maybe let you know what guys we have out there in our series. Tim Hardaway, good hit. We got the Head and Shoulders full-size authentics coming up next, guys. We've got a Deion Sanders and a Jerry Rice in this series. Have not seen those pulled. I think we've only had like one retail order in this series, James. So I can say with high confidence that Deion, the greatest corner, is out there, and Jerry Rice, the greatest receiver, is out there in this series. Let me write up Ricky's order here on Tim Hardaway. Bag and tag this bad boy. But if you are in that next break, hit us with the box number. Hit us with the box number. Head and Shoulders. And James,
What's up, man?
when you get done there, can you give us a breakdown on the page?
Yeah, absolutely. So we just filled out a couple of breaks. We filled out the St. Patrick's Day mini helmet series, break number 2. I think you just mentioned that we filled out another platinum helmet series. However, looking at the break page right now.
Yeah, you're good.
We got 5 slots remaining on break number 2 for the Slim Reaper replica helmet series. That looks like it is our closest break on the break page. Everything else is pretty wide open considering we've just gone through quite a few breaks.
Sure. All right. Hey, box 30. Matt Kratzer calling out box 30. Matt's already got a win. 2 wins, I think. Matt won in the minis. Matt won a full-size replica. Now looking for a full-size authentic. Brandon is a Cavs and Bengals fan. Well, hey, congratulations on your Bengals making the Super Bowl.
And congratulations on your Cavs playing so dang well this
They
year.
do. Darius Garland and Mobley, Kevin Love. They've got, and once they get Mr. Sexton back, they've got good guards and good big guys. Jared Allen as well. So Cavs are looking up. Cavs are looking up. All right, 10 times on the randomizer for your divisions. Chris is saying NFC North. Well, Chris, guess what? Justin Diamond wants that NFC North. Justin's in there. We've got, let's see, Ricky Prince in the NFC South. NFC East is also Ricky Prince. Ricky, you can win a Deion Sanders in the NFC East. Reginald Taglakad, you can win a Jerry Rice in the NFC West. Matt Kratzer's in the AFC North, which could be Troy Polamalu. Ricky Prince, AFC South. Michael Suget, hopefully I'm saying that right. And Brandon Peterson hopping in for the first time today. Brandon, welcome back to the break room. You're in the AFC West, which has been a pretty hot division, I must say. You know what, Bob? I think that everyone can be a fan of a team and players. It is the beauty of fanhood is you can like whoever you want. But that's just my take on it.
I'm with you, Bob.
Okay.
I'm with you, Bob. Pick your team, dang it.
Pick your team. Okay, well, there's different opinions out there. Let's pick a good helmet in the Head & Shoulders Platinum Helmet Series. These are all full-size authentics. This is probably our best series we have on the site right now because it contains Deion Sanders and Jerry Rice. Can't beat that. It also contains the best signature in all of memorabilia. The GOAT signature. He'll come out. We got ourselves Curtis Martin.
Ooh.
Hall of Fame 2012. One of the all-time great running backs ever. Looks like a robot signed it. Curtis Martin. Are you kidding me? This signature is unbelievable. Curtis Martin. I think he was 6th all-time in career rushing yards, I believe. Curtis Martin. That would be the AFC East. Michael, congratulations. You are taking home Curtis Martin. Very nice, Michael. How about it? Curtis Martin. Everyone in the chat, I've got a question for you. Have you ever seen a better signature than Curtis Martin?
Don't lie.
And don't lie. Let me see. Let's put it this way, because this is pretty sick. This is kind of a better look at it so you don't see the glare. I mean, literally looks like a robot signed this thing. I was on Team Dermontti Dawson, but now I'm Team Curtis Martin.
And you have to take into consideration that every single one of his autos, whether it be on a mini, a jersey, a full size, they all are consistent. They all look like that. You guys are crazy. Bob's crazy. I just agreed with Bob, but now I couldn't be farther away from Bob. He said Lynn Dickey and Dermontti Dawson. Those guys ain't got nothing on Curtis Martin.
And Dermontti Dawson, by the way, is my second favorite signature. It used to be my favorite until I saw Curtis Martin, and now I'm convinced that I was crazy. And this is a very underrated hit because this is a beautiful looking Jets green helmet. It's got the best signature in sports and one of the all-time most underrated players ever. I mean, 6th all-time in career rushing yards. Only 5 running backs ever have more yards than Curtis Martin. Beautiful, beautiful hit. Michael, I hope you're happy. Curtis Martin, what a hit. The Head & Shoulders Platinum Helmet Series is absolutely sick, guys. The non-headliners are incredible. We had Devontae Adams pulled in this series, not a headliner. So hop in. Let's do some more Head & Shoulders Platinum helmets. That's a good point. So Bob said Dickey and Dawson because it took me months to bring Kamen out of the dark and into the light.
My bad, Bob. That's hilarious.
That is literally why he said it. Bob's been on Team Curtis Martin forever. So here's the problem. I'd only been in the room once for Curtis Martin, and I was producing, and I didn't really get a good look at the signature. And we pulled Dermontti a lot, so I just hadn't seen that sample size of Curtis Martin. So I definitely learned, Bob. I'm willing to make mistakes and admit when I make them. And I definitely made a mistake by saying that Dermontti Dawson was the best, because Curtis Martin is the only best signature. LOL, my bad, Bob. Oh, that's great. That's excellent.
Good stuff right there.
That is great stuff. All right, we have the St. Patty's Minis number 2 coming up. We got Reginald Taglakad, Dustin McCown, Parker Lewis, Justin Diamond, and Nestor Rodriguez. Nestor, welcome to the break room for the first time today. Nestor, a regular customer. Glad to have you in here. Corey and Dan are sending each other Facebook messages, looking to trade. Ricky, any interested in trading that Martin?
Woo!
Bob really likes that one.
They're on it.
I believe that it was actually Michael that won it, though. It was the AFC East. It was not Ricky. Michael's the one who won it.
That's right.
But I'd want that trade. I'd want that Curtis Martin helmet for sure. All right, so here's the deal, guys. Let me know on a box number on the St. Patty's Minis. I'm going to go ahead and drop a video of these minis. We have a video that explains our St. Patrick's series. We're going to have jerseys and full-size helmets coming up afterwards. So let me drop this video so you guys get a look at what these minis are all about and what the series is all about. The video can explain it a lot better than I can. So here you go.
St. Patrick's Day is here, and the best way to celebrate is with Ultimate Autographs. We are launching 3 new series, a mini helmet series, a full-size helmet series, and a multi-sport mixer series featuring some of the biggest names in the sports world that will make you as giddy as 4 shots of Jameson. But that's not all. The Ultimate Autographs Leprechaun has hidden $2,500 worth of Ultimate Autographs store credit in the form of golden coins throughout these 3 series. And if you are holding your lucky 4-leaf clover, you might even get a mystery box. That isn't a mystery box at all, but a pot of gold. Each pot of gold is worth hundreds of dollars in store credit at ultimateautographs.com. So, what are you waiting for? Slap on your green leggings and pantyhose and head to the live break room at ultimateautographs.com.
Hey, there you have it. So we've clearly gone green in the break room for St. Patrick's Day. We've got Joe Namath in the background. We've got Brett Favre in the background. We've got our St. Patrick's Day minis. We are 13 days away from St. Patrick's Day, but we got a whole bunch of specialty series coming up, so we'd like to sell them all out before St. Patty's Day. As you saw in the video, you can win yourself coins. So besides the minis, you can get a coin like this. Every coin is worth $10 of Signature Club cash you can use in the break room. A gift card will issue to you. Some of the boxes have more than 1 coin. Some of them have 0, but you can win anywhere from 10 to maybe 100, 200 UA cash. We'll find out. So let us know on a box number. We got Reginald, Dustin, Parker, Justin, and Nestor. And then Bob says, then Michael, any interest in that helmet? I'll give you guys about a minute here on the box number. Otherwise, I'll let the randomizer pick. Letting you know where we're looking at on the break page, though. We have 7 in the next St. Patrick's Day minis, 8 in the head and shoulders, 7 in the cleats. That is the last break of the series. Want to definitely close that out. All 10 in the Funko Pop number 2. All 10 in the fast break jerseys. Number 2, actually, that might be number 3. I think we've done 2 of them, maybe. Either way, though, all 8 in the league winner jerseys, and then 5 in the Slim Reaper, and then 10 in the beater box. So we've done everything in that series on our break page. The only series we haven't done is the beater box. Which photos? Are those photos going to be in a series? We do have those photos that you saw, those jerseys that you saw, those will be in our jersey series in the St. Patty's, which we're planning on dropping tonight, James.
That's right.
And those full-size helmets, we'll drop those as soon as we get done with the Slim Reapers. So, yeah, we got a lot of good stuff coming up. A lot of stuff with the St. Patty's series. I'm going to go ahead and head to the randomizer, pick those box numbers. Otherwise, you guys are more than happy to drop us any box numbers and buzzer beat me here on the St. Patty's minis. We've got 1 through 10 available in the room, except for, I believe we called out 8 and maybe something else that we've done. Actually, I think just 8, because this is the second break in this series. So I'm heading to the randomizer. If you guys want to buzzer beat me on a box number, go ahead. Oh, the ones behind you. Okay. So at the moment, those are not on a current series. Those might be in a future series. Joe Namath and Brett Favre, 2 of the all-time great quarterbacks. Those will possibly be on a future series. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure, though. We definitely want to make our break room look good, though. So that is why they're back there. All right, Chris is already saying NFC West. We have 9 numbers in there. We're going 10 times. Top spot for our break that we're going. AFC West, Matt's getting in on the picking. All right, 7, box 7, James. And then I'm going to head to the randomizer and get your divisions. Taking down 7 in the St. Patty's Day minis. 7 might have been the one we just did, isn't it? All right, so we'll go next highest. We'll go 9. I know we did 8. I felt like there was 2 that were gone. So we'll go 9, next highest one on the ticker. Thank you very much, James. Box number 9, we're randomizing your divisions. for our St. Patty's minis. Why is there 9? What do you mean 9? What do you mean, Chris? I don't know what you mean, man. Oh, that's the box numbers. Yep. The 9 is the box numbers. Didn't hear from anyone in the chat, so I let the randomizer pick the box number. All right. We're going 10 times for your divisions. Looking forward to some more magic in these St. Patty's minis. You're good, Chris. No worries. I want to make it rain with coins, James. A lot of coins. All right.
Let's do it.
Dustin, you've got the NFC North, Nestor NFC South, Justin NFC East, Dustin NFC West, Nestor AFC North, Regimo AFC South, Justin AFC East, Parker Lewis, a new guy, had a win earlier. The AFC West is the hot division, and we also have Champ Bailey and John Lynch in that division. That is definitely a good division to have in our minis. Looking forward to a fun break. Here we go. All right, let's see what we got here. This is another guy I haven't seen in our break room. This has also been a hot division. Got the talented running back for the Panthers, Chuba Hubbard, former Oklahoma State legend. Christian McCaffrey went down with injury, and Hubbard filled right in. Nearly 800 total yards as a rookie. Part of that season spent as the backup. Former huge star at Oklahoma State. Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year on the beautiful-looking Lunar. Really, really talented running back. Unfortunately, James, Christian McCaffrey keeps getting injured.
That's right.
Hubbard could be the starter for years to come. This might be a very underrated hit. Nestor Rodriguez, NFC South. You're taking home Mr. Hubbard. I like that hit.
2019, he rushed for 2,000 yards for the Oklahoma State Cowboys. So,
incredible.
Chuba Hubbard, a weapon a weapon in his own right.
And he kind of spoke out against his coach. Mike Gundy had a little controversy there, and Hubbard is also a big social justice guy. Really good hit, Nestor. Congratulations, NFC South. We're getting a lot more NFC South items lately. I used to say NFC South would be the one that doesn't hit. NFC South is hitting lately. We've got Luke Kuechly in here. Obviously, Drew Brees is the guy we have in our break room quite a bit as well.
Right.
Awesome. Hubbard. A lot of new hits in the break room. A lot of fresh hits that I've never seen before. Hello, Roger Goodell, says Chris.
Who's Roger?
I don't know. Who's Roger Goodell? The commissioner?
Oh, well, you know what? Speaking of Chris Roberts, I got some news for Chris Roberts. A little headline on ESPN this morning was that the Cowboys are likely to release Amari Cooper before the league year starts, which is in a couple of days.
There you go. So they definitely believe in CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
$10 UA cash. We got one coin in here. I keep forgetting about the coins. Nestor, we had a coin in here, so you're going to get $10, not UA cash, UA gift card. We've changed our program, Signature Club program. You're getting some extra money, $10 you can spend in the break room, Nestor. We'll have that in your account at the end of the show. Colton Bicker or Tyson Langston are Panther fans, says Chris.
Sweet.
Chris says I trade Gallup, Michael Gallup, another talented receiver they have in. Wilson, I think, is another guy they have.
He's both Gallup and Wilson are both free agents. I've heard that the Cowboys would rather keep Gallup than Cooper because Gallup would be cheaper, even though he's coming off of injury.
Well, and Cooper's complained about not getting enough looks.
Mm-hmm.
He wants the ball more, and I don't know if the Cowboys are taking too kindly to that. So he obviously...
It's just not possible in that offense. There's so many different
There's
weapons.
so many good targets. Yeah, got a good tight end now, too. Sure, it is hard. Bob is making a good point. They can always release to re-sign him at a better cap salary. That's true. That's true.
But is Amari Cooper going to say, like, you know, if they're going to do that, they would just restructure his contract.
Sure.
You know? If he gets released, he's going to go somewhere, like, wherever's going to pay him the most money, I would assume, you know, in a contender.
And Amari Cooper is a really, really talented receiver. I think his numbers would be better if he was the clear number one, because he's sort of like 1 and 1A. Cooper and a CD. And they have good running backs that also catch the ball out of the backfield. Dawson Schultz now a tight end.
And Dak can run.
So it's not a place where you're going to be the number one receiver in the NFL. If you want to put up the best stats, don't go to Dallas. They spread it out there.
Those guys in Dallas are maybe at the moment or previously have been too young, to coexist in that kind of environment where, hey, you're not going to be, a superstar. You got to accept your role, and we got to play as a team to win. You know what I mean? So
sure.
Maybe that's the reason for some of their shortcomings.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We are finally caught up on the break page. Whole bunch of breaks, guys. It's been a great show. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep the party rolling. We'll definitely get this next break done. We're 5 slots away on Slim Reaper number 2. That is our closest break at the moment. Pretty open otherwise. So let us know what breaks you guys want to rock and roll with. Throw something in the chat. See if someone else wants to do it. That typically seems to work. So let us know what series you guys are liking. Let's throw that in the chat and see what we want to keep rocking and rolling with. Definitely want to do 2 specific breaks of this show. Would love to do the Slim Reaper. 5 slots remaining. Our replica helmet series is absolutely loaded. A great list of headliners. Really want to see that Kyler Murray flat white. That is a sick hit. The talented quarterback who is also in contract negotiations himself. So, like, he wants a long-term deal. He wants guaranteed money. I think the Cardinals want to give him money, but I don't know if they want to give him as much as he wants. I think he has 1 year left on his current contract.
Well, I think actually Kyler Murray, the media narrative might not be
It's hard to know what's going on, right?
But if you read between the lines, I think the issue was like that the Cardinals were thinking about getting rid of Cliff Kingsbury, and
that's his quarterback.
Murray, that's his security blanket. So if Kingsbury's gone, then Kyler Murray's thinking I could be next. So if you saw the headlines a couple of days ago, Kingsbury and Steve, I think is the GM. They both got extended with the Cardinals, so I would assume that Kyler's extension is on the horizon.
That's good news for Kyler. So Kyler is a very talented player. He, I believe, is the first quarterback with 70 passing touchdowns and 30 rushing touchdowns his first 3 seasons. However, he's been really bad down the stretch, and he's thrown some really bad interceptions, like in the red zone and within his own 20. He makes a lot of mistakes in areas he shouldn't, and that's why he hasn't won the big games late in the season. Finally did get him in the playoffs, but they were one and done, getting embarrassed against the Super Bowl champion Rams. So if I'm the Cardinals, I would look more for like a 2-year extension. I think they're probably not going to get someone better than Kyler, but they also want to win the Super Bowl, and I'm not sure if he's consistent enough to win the Super Bowl.
And that's probably the hang-up, because if I'm Kyler Murray, there's no way in hell that I'm taking a 2-year extension.
Sure.
I want that. That's the whole point.
He wants like 6 years, like
5
guaranteed.
Years, 4 years, whatever it is.
And I'll tell you this, Kyler's very talented, but I don't think you should get Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes money. He's not as good as those guys. Those guys are more consistent. They've put up better numbers, and they've won a whole bunch of playoff games, which Kyler has yet to do. So I think Kyler's got to prove himself. If I'm the Cardinals, I'm waiting to see how he does this year.
Absolutely.
Because they do have him locked up for this year. He's not going anywhere. Don't offer him a contract until like after the season ends. He wants it now, like you said, and he's gotten hurt a lot. He's a smaller guy. He wants that guaranteed money because he can go down and have a career-ending injury. So I see where he's coming from. I also see where the Cardinals are coming from, for sure.
Tough situation. Hopefully they get it figured out. They got a good team.
They do, and he is in that Slim Reaper series, guys. Kyler Murray is in the Slim Reaper series. We just got an order to this one. Matt is saying I'll buy a couple slots in Slim Reaper if someone else does. Look at this list of headliners. Devonta Smith. He is the Slim Reaper himself. The talented wide receiver for Alabama, now Philadelphia. He set the single-season record for most rookie yards for an Eagle, despite being in a running offense with a running quarterback. This Edgerrin James, I did pull that one. That one was sick. We still have Jalen Ramsey on a lunar. Kyler Murray, as we mentioned. Have not seen Jerry Rice. We had a bunch of personals in this series, so can't guarantee anything, but haven't seen that go either. Definitely Devonta Smith would be a cool one. I like this series because we've got like past greats and current greats. So Michael Vick is a great runner. Kyler Murray's trying to emulate Michael Vick. Devonta Smith trying to emulate Jerry Rice.
Sure.
It's a pretty cool series. Ricky Williams Flash, not a bad looking helmet either, by the way.
You want to hear a crazy stat about Jerry Rice?
Yeah, there's so many crazy stats.
This one is ridiculous. I'd never heard this one before. But if you look at the numbers, after Jerry Rice's age 29 season, if you just counted the stats from 29 years old to 42 years old when he retired, he would have still finished 9th all time in career receiving touchdowns. If
That's
you
incredible.
cut out the first 7 or 8 years of his career, there's only 8 people better than him.
And what I love about Jerry is he has the regular season receiving yards, receiving touchdowns. He's got the postseason records for receiving yards, receiving touchdowns, and he's so far ahead in both. So far ahead in both. Matt wants that Devonta Smith helmet. All right, well, hey, Matt and everyone else in the Slim Reaper. Every remaining box number in the Slim Reaper is in the ticker. We have 14 boxes left in that series. They are all in the ticker. So you have the opportunity to guess your box number and get yourself whatever helmet you want in that series. By the way, John Hartzmark, if you're watching, John did get a personal in the Slim Reaper, also got a personal in the Funkos. So hop in, let's fill up that Slim Reaper, and let's get the cleats done. We have 6 slots remaining in the cleats. That is our next closest break. That is the last break of that series. So let's concentrate our efforts on the cleats, and let's definitely get the Reaper done as well. We're now 3 away on the Reaper, so that will definitely go this show. If you want to close it out, if you believe in closer magic, now's the time to do it. Jason Amer, Reginald Taglicott hopping in there. James Stanhope, Robert Tully. Got a whole bunch of orders in the last few minutes. All right, great, guys. Let's keep rolling. Would love to be on for a lot longer. The orders keep coming in. We'll keep rocking and rolling with you guys. Thank you very much. The Reaper. That's a really good list of headliners. That's definitely one of our better replica helmets breaks that we've had, James.
I agree.
Really, really good list of headliners. Legends of the past and legends of the present. And the Slim Reaper is Devonta Smith. That's his nickname.
Right.
I think of Kevin Durant when I hear that, but Devonta Smith, and he's a lot like Jerry Rice. Maybe not the fastest receiver, but he is a smooth route runner. Woohoo! Jason here to get me some spots, says Dan. Okay. Michael Lepre also hopped in, got himself some slots as well.
2 slots remaining on the Slim Reaper replica helmet series. That is, of course, the series that we are closest on. Had a couple of orders come through for break number 3 of the St. Patrick's Day mini helmet series.
Cool.
We have 5 slots remaining on that. So if you guys are interested on jumping in on the break page, those would be the 2 to jump in on.
Awesome. Let's fill those up. Let's keep rocking. Let's keep rolling. Bob Boulet's hopping in, getting us a little bit closer. Jason Amers hopped into the break room. Thank you very much, guys. You guys are killing it, filling up the orders. Thank you very much.
That's a done deal. If you ask, you shall receive.
There you go. Thank you very much for closing out the Reaper. If you guys are in that break, let us know on a box number. Again, we have every box number left in that series is on the ticker. Slim Reaper number 2. All right. James is finalizing that list. There it is. Ricky Prince, Robert Turley, Jason Amer, Reginald Taglicott, and Bob Boulet are all in here. Let us know on a box number, guys. 44, says Bob. 44. James, do you know why Bob picked 44? Because that was the number of a couple Syracuse legendary running backs.
I was going to say, or was his name Ernie Banks, Ernie Davis?
Ernie Davis. Ernie Banks was the Cubs legend.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Ernie, and there was a movie that I saw about him. I believe there was a movie that I saw it. So Bob is going for those Syracuse legends. One Syracuse legend we have a ton of in our break room is Donovan McNabb.
Right.
There you go. Matt tried to get a spot in there. You see, Matt, this is what I say. I know a lot of folks say, I'll buy a spot if someone else buys a spot, but spots fill up fast sometimes. And also, obviously, all breaks carry over to the next show. So if you want to see a break, you want to be in a break, get your spot right away. Don't wait around for the others to come in. Jim Brown, Ernie Davis, Floyd Little, Ernie Davis. Movie was The Express. Yes, that was a good movie. I did see that one, Bob. All right, Jason, you've got the NFC North. Ricky in the NFC South. Bob Boulay, NFC East. Robert in the NFC West. Regimo, AFC North. Ricky, AFC South and East. And Jason out in the AFC West. Jason coming in for the close. Thank you very much, guys. This will be our second Slim Reaper break of the day. Let's see what we got here. This series last night was our hottest series in the break room.
Awesome.
We did 9 of these last night.
Man.
So people know this is a good series. It took them a minute, but they realized what we have in here. Woo! Woo-hoo! This is a good hit. You've got ourselves Joey Bosa on the Chargers. Joey Bosa, 4-time Pro Bowler, 4 times with double-digit sacks, 3rd overall pick in 2016 out of Ohio State, national champ with OSU, one of the best defensive players in the NFL with the Chargers. That is the AFC West. Jason Amer winning Joey Bosa. His brother's pretty good, too. The Bosa brothers, the Watt brothers.
The Bosa Bros.
The Bosa Bros. Jason Amer, congratulations on Joey Bosa.
Did you know their dad was a first-round overall pick as well?
I did actually hear that, yes.
Yeah, and I think they had an uncle that might have been a first-round draft pick as well.
Okay, didn't know about the uncle. So if you're a Bosa, you're a pretty good athlete.
Yeah, you're going to the league.
That's right. Thank you, fellas, says Jason. Thank you, Jason. You made the break happen. You closed it out, man. Thank you. You are the one to thank in this situation. Joey Bosa.
So check this out. For Joey Bosa, obviously
Sure.
his brother Nick Bosa, his cousin, it was the wide receiver up in Green Bay the last couple of years, Jake Kumaro.
Okay.
You know him, that's their
Sure.
cousin. Father's John Bosa, first overall pick. Their uncle Eric Kumaro was a first overall pick. That's Jake's father. And then their grandfather Palmer Pyle and their great uncle Mike Pyle. They all played in the NFL, the AFL, something like that. So their blood runs deep.
So let me ask you this. This I don't know. Do Joey and Nick Bosa have any kids yet?
I don't think so.
So when they get kids, they're going straight to the league.
Oh, that's no doubt.
Start scouting them when they're babies. Scout those guys right away. They're going straight to the league. That's incredible. Talk about a family of athletes. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, well, hey, thank you very much, guys. Let's keep rolling with the Slim Reaper. I would love to do more Slim Reapers. We are going to do a St. Patrick's Day mini coming up, guys. 5 slots remaining. Let's do a St. Patty's mini. 6 remaining on the league winner jerseys. That is our chase item of the day. 8 left in the fast break basketball jerseys. Knocked off a couple slots there. Magic Johnson is out there in that series. And, of course, the Head and Shoulders. Let me throw this one up so you guys see what we have in the Head and Shoulders. Look at this. We have a Deion Sanders full-size authentic Cowboys helmet. A Jerry Rice full-size authentic 49ers helmet. The best corner of all time. The best receiver of all time. That series is hot. We know James Capel has been buying a lot. James isn't in here. So maybe buy in now when James can't win it.
Is that Aaron Jones in the Head and Shoulders too?
Yes, I think that
that's
one.
dope. We don't see Aaron Jones in here.
Yeah, a lot of fresh stuff in our break room, man. A lot of fresh stuff. Bob is saying you're welcome. This is a great list of headliners. Devontae Adams was a pull in this series that was not a headliner. So let's not sleep on the Head and Shoulders. Let's get that done. And let's definitely do St. Patty's minis at 5 slots away. That is our closest break at the moment. It's up to you guys. Let us know in the chat what you guys would like to play. Let us know, because we do have some orders coming in. I just got an order as we speak. And Dustin saw that. He's like, you know what? Head and Shoulders is awesome. Let's head in there. That is definitely one that I recommend, guys. Bob's got an Aaron Jones Flash Mini. Not a terrible auto. It's better than most. Okay.
Cool.
That means a lot coming from Bob. Bob is... You can speak more to this than me. Is Bob harsher than Joe? I get the impression he is.
Yeah.
He's harsher.
Bob is more, the distinction between the two is Bob is more about the legibility of the autograph. Can I read it? And
Sure.
Joe, for the most part, too, is about the legibility, but he also is a sucker for some pizzazz and some flair.
Yeah.
Bob doesn't fall for that.
Okay, so I'm more on the Joe side. I can fall for some flair in the signatures, like Dermonte Dawson. Maybe you can't read all of it. You know, he signs D. Dawson, but it's beautiful. But Curtis Martin, he's got like a mix of all of it. That's why he's the best signature in the game. Guys, everyone in the break room, let us know what your favorite signature in the game is, and let us know what breaks you want to keep rocking and rolling with. A lot of good stuff going on in the break room. 4 remaining the St. Patrick's Day minis. A fresh list of headliners. None of those minis have been pulled. All of those minis are available. No headliners pulled in the jerseys either, the basketball jerseys, that is. So a lot of good stuff in the break room. Interesting time in the sports world. NFL Combine underway.
Ooh, did you hear about what happened yesterday?
Was it Chris Olave running really fast?
It was 9 wide receivers that were there at the Combine ran sub 4.40s.
And Chris Olave was one of them.
His unofficial time was 4.26, which is ridiculous. They had another kid from Baylor, I forget his name. He broke the record unofficially. The previous record was 4.22. He ran a 4.21.
And what did Chris Johnson do? He was around there somewhere back in the day.
I think Chris Johnson was famous for unofficially running a 4.21 also.
Okay, that's incredible.
Yeah, and I think John Ross held the previous record of 4.22 officially.
Wasn't he a Bengal, John Ross?
Yeah, he got drafted first round of the Bengals, and he's just been... He's lost.
Bob is saying Drake London will be the first receiver picked. I'll say this about the Combine, though. I'll say this. Jerry Rice, the GOAT receiver in the Head and Shoulders, didn't run the fastest 40 time. How fast you run in a straight line without pads is a little overhyped. It does show the potential you have, but you put the pads on, it's about the little cuts, like Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp makes the cuts in little spaces. Devonta Smith, Marvin Harrison, Jerry Rice. I mean, you don't have to be the fastest receiver to be the best receiver. I know it sounds cool, but I'm a firm believer in that. I'm not a huge fan of the Combine personally.
Well, let's put it this way: not everyone can be Cooper Kupp or Jerry Rice. There's a reason they're special. I would say on a regular basis, even you as a fan, as a Chiefs fan, you want that speed. You're one of your best players. It's Tyreek Hill. You know what I'm saying?
Cheetah's pretty fast.
You want that.
No, you do want it.
But
I'm just saying it's a little overhyped.
There are some that can fall through the cracks because they didn't run fast enough, but they may be a better player than... I get what you're saying.
I would say focus first on the tape and then use that as a sort of other baseline thing to just... And the point of the Combine is to get the measurables, to get also their physicals and to do the interviews with them, to see what type of men they are.
Your face.
Exactly. So it's sort of an interview, but I don't think that it's like, you know, like if you work in sports TV, you send a resume reel with your best clips and what you've done.
Right.
Like you submit that for a job application, they're going to go off those clips. They're not just going to go off your interview, you know.
Absolutely.
So a lot of things to consider. March Madness just around the corner. Selection Sunday is a week from this Sunday. That'll be really fun. And then NBA, Kevin Durant is back. And boy, James Harden and Joel Embiid look like an unstoppable duo right now.
Cooking, huh?
They're cooking. Jerry Rice was not the fastest. Marvin Harrison was not the fastest. I think they did pretty good.
They did very good.
Bob and I are very interesting because Bob and I often see eye to eye. Often we don't see eye to eye. So it's either like we're 100% on the same page or we're 100% the opposite page. But as far as receivers, I agree, Bob. Jerry Rice, Marvin Harrison, not the fastest, not the strongest either. I know Jerry was tall, but he wasn't built like a Megatron, you know? So it's how well you run routes and how smart you are definitely matters
and it's also,
in the NFL.
It's also all the work that you've done up to that point. Like, for instance, you said Jerry Rice wasn't the strongest. No, but he also was out in the front yard with his dad catching bricks all day.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So he's got a different level of toughness to him that other guys don't have. You know, he's got these crazy hands that he's been working on since he was a little kid.
Sure.
Can't beat that.
Well, hey, work ethic is definitely important. That is for sure.
Right.
All right, we are closed on the St. Patrick's Day minis. So we're talking about a lot of the best receivers. What about the guys that cover the receivers? This is a series for that. Darius Slay, Champ Bailey on a flash. Champ Bailey, one of the all-time great corners. First ballot Hall of Famer,
As it
Champ
should
Bailey. John Lynch, the great safety. You didn't want to go over the middle. John Lynch was going to lay you out. Even Jerry Rice knows that. I'm sure he got laid out by John Lynch quite a few times.
John Lynch was gross in the way that he hit people. And
Yes.
I mean that in the best way possible. Like, he was a menace.
So he is in that mini-series. John Lynch, also the general manager of the 49ers. He's also doing pretty good there.
Yeah, might get back into the Hall of Fame if he keeps on to the trajectory
Sure.
he's on with the 49ers right now
Sure.
as an executive.
All right, Ryan Wimmer, James Stanhope, Michael Lepre, and Matt Kratzer. Let me know on a box number, guys. We've got, let's see, St. Patty's Minis. We've done 2 breaks, so we should have 8 numbers available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10. So it looks like 7, 8, and 9 are gone in the minis. So let me know. Those numbers are all on the ticker. Let me know what you guys would like to rock and roll with. Ronnie Lott. That's a name. A blast from the past, Bob.
Mhm. Somebody who will hit you even harder than John Lynch.
That's right. A lot of good ones. A lot of good ones in the National Football League. A lot of big-time hitters. Let us know on a box number, guys. Otherwise, we're actually 5 away on the football jerseys, which is our chase item of the day. Another break we can get done. Would love to do another Head and Shoulders, 7 slots away. Chris is saying AFC West. Matt Kratzer, who's on fire today. Matt's on fire, going with box 11. You know what? We'll give him 11. I think it's up there. You know what? Yeah, we'll give him 11. Because we typically like to have 10 numbers in there. We do want you guys calling out the box numbers on the ticker, but 11 is right behind there. 1W. What's 1 and 2? Okay, so Michael Lepre, this is a single box break. Just to make this obvious, guys, it is a single box break because we have some excellent coins in there. Excellent coins. You can win some UA cash in addition to the hits. UA cash. We're heading to the randomizer for your divisions. Let's go. Big fingers meant 1 or 2. You're good. No worries. All right. 9 times 10. All right. 10 times for your divisions. Let's see what we got here. We got Michael in the NFC North. Whoa. Ryan in the NFC South. My whole thing clicked down. James in the NFC East. Matt in the NFC West. Michael in the AFC North. And Matt, you've got the rest of the divisions in St. Patty's Minis. This is our 3rd mini, I believe, in this series. Let's see what we got here. All right. Here we go. Well, well, well. We were talking about all the guys that do the covering. Well, here's another one. We've got ourselves Darius Slay.
Ooh.
Excellent cornerback. Darius Slay, 4-time Pro Bowler. 4 of the last 5 years he's made the Pro Bowl. Co-leader in picks in 2017. He was a first-team All-Pro back then. A former Lion. Got out of Detroit because he wanted to win games. Went to the Eagles. An excellent corner. One of the very best in the game. Darius Slay. That is the NFC East. And that is James Stanhope. All right, James. Congratulations. Darius Slay.
They don't call him Big Play Slay for nothing.
That's right. And guess what? We got some coins. This box, this time, you can hear it. It's more than 1 coin. It's 2 coins. James Stanhope. $20 UA gift card cash. 1 coin, 2 coin. You get $20 on the gift card. Very nice. These minis have the extra coins in there. Little St. Patrick's Day coins. You can win more than just the minis. You win some cash you can spend in our break room. Drop it like it's hot. $20 right there. James Stanhope. Headliner hit. $20 Signature Club cash. Had 1 spot in there. More than made up his value. More than doubled. Maybe tripled, quadrupled. I don't know. James, you definitely hit well on that one. Congratulations. Alex, to answer your question, Champ Bailey has not been pulled. We just debuted this series. This show, it's a break room exclusive. We've done 3 boxes. Champ Bailey is still out there in this series. Not been pulled.
All right, guys, quick update on the break page as we are now all caught up on our breaks. The break that we are closest on would be break number 2 for the league winner jersey series. We have 5 slots remaining in that. Otherwise, we have 10 in the beater box, 8 in fast break, 9 in We Got the Funk, 6 in Sweet Feet, 7 in Head and Shoulders, 8 in Slim Reaper, and 8 in our St. Patrick's Day mini helmet series.
All right, guys, we're pretty open on the break page. Head on over now and get your orders in because we want to keep rocking and rolling. James wants to trade that, says Matt. I don't know if he wants to trade it. Matt wants it. Matt's an Eagles fan. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Well, let's do another one of these. Alex Jacob has entered the room. He's a big mini fan. Let's do another St. Patrick's Day mini. Let's do whatever you guys want to do. All the headliners except for Darius Slay are out there. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Pretty open on the break page, though, as James said. So if you guys want to keep rolling, you want to stay on the air, we got to get some orders. Keep it rocking and rolling. And we got a lot of flashes in this series. Let me throw this up on the randomizer. This is a brand new series. You're going to win some extra coins. We got a Matt Hasselbeck flash, Champ Bailey flash, talented young running back, Damian Harris on a flash as well. And the AFC West is definitely the division to get because you can get Champ Bailey, first ballot Hall of Fame corner. You can get Austin Eckler, who is James's lookalike. You don't agree?
Oh, that's the thing around here, I guess. So
That's the thing.
I just go with it.
John Lynch, that talented safety that would run you over and hit you hard, is available in that series. So a brand new series, the St. Patty's. Let's keep rocking and rolling. And I keep putting this up because I want you guys to see the fire we have in the break room. Deion Sanders, Primetime Sanders, Head and Shoulders Platinum, full-size authentics, Jerry Rice, full-size authentic. Neither of these guys have been pulled, have not gone in our break room. A lot of fire still to go in this series. The GOAT receiver and the GOAT corner of all time in the Head and Shoulders. 6 slots left in the cleats. That is our last break of the series. Let's close out the cleats. 6 slots left. And then 5 in the jerseys. A really underrated hit in that jersey series. A couple really underrated hits. Jalen Waddle, who went over 1,000 receiving yards despite playing in an offense that isn't very good. And then Najee Harris. He's a great guy in fantasy. He gets catches, rushing yards, receiving yards.
He was their offense.
And Ben Roethlisberger was amazing, but he was definitely, over the hill.
Mm-hmm.
It may not be immediate. Like, it may take a couple years, but how smart is that Steeler organization? Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season. You got Brian Flores now to coach for him.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to get a quarterback. Could be Deshaun Watson, possibly.
Who knows?
Could be, who knows? Aaron Rodgers, could be Kenny Pickett in the draft. They'll figure out the quarterback situation.
Whatever they do, it'll be smart because that's what they do.
It won't be Mason Rudolph, I don't think.
I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do Mason
if
Rudolph.
I was in charge.
But my point is that Harris is going to get good players around them. The team's only going to get better. So look for the Steelers to do big things. Jacob, I'm going to drop our customer service link in the chat, and I'll personally talk to our shipping team after the show. But any questions you may have about that, we are not on top of that because we are in the break room. We're the breakers. We have nothing to do with shipping. But this is our customer service link. Send us an email. That's the best way to talk to us. Send customer service an email. I'll try to personally get with shipping after the show and see what update we may have for you. But we are not in charge of shipping. We're in charge of breaking boxes in here. We are pretty fast at shipping, though. That is something we're very good at doing. So, what did you win, Alex? Sometimes if it's like one of those like framed photos, those take a little while longer sometimes.
They do.
So it may be one of those situations. So we'll take care of you, Alex, for sure. We did knock off 2 more slots in the St. Patrick's Day minis. So I have a feeling we can get another one of those done. That would be excellent. Excellent. Interesting to see what happens with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, because there's rumors of him going to the Broncos. You look at Patrick Mahomes, you look at Justin Herbert, you look at your boy Derek Carr. Rodgers goes to that division. Talk about a quarterback heaven. That would be
ridiculous.
sick.
A shootout every other week.
Yes, indeed. It would be fun. Broncos are a quarterback away. Even their coach said that last season. And they were 4th place in the division. They got a quarterback. They can go, I don't think they'll beat the Chiefs, but they can definitely go into 2nd in that division.
The problem with the Broncos is that they are perpetually a quarterback away.
Since John Elway, they haven't gotten. Well, Peyton Manning briefly,
but
Peyton Manning briefly was amazing. Set the touchdown record as a Bronco. I had him in fantasy that year. I was very, very happy. I picked him with my first round pick, and I got made fun of. I used to have a tradition in fantasy. If Manning was out there, I would take him because I knew he was going to be great regardless. And I think I had the 9th pick or something, so it wasn't like I went first overall.
Right.
I took him 9th pick, and then I had maybe the 2nd pick in the 2nd round. So it was a smart pick. From Tuesday night, a shoe was a trade in from a jersey to a full size. Tuesday night show. All right, well, hey, Alex, that'll definitely get sent to you. Sometimes those trade in Tuesdays get a little bit more complicated, but we will take care of you for sure. Trade in Tuesday. You're a big part of that, James. I don't work Tuesdays. I don't do trade in Tuesday.
Trade-in was incredible this week. Like Alex said, he traded in a jersey. He got a full size from that. I know somebody got Vince Young cleats out of there, autographed Texas cleats. There's a Luke Kuechly full size authentic I don't even know what it was. It was like a specialty helmet. It had a specialty logo on it. It was crazy. Trade-in's crazy.
I think I hopped in, every once in a while, I hop in just for, a couple minutes to see what's going on. It pops on my Facebook, and I click the link. And I think I hopped in literally, maybe caught 2 minutes of your Trade-in Tuesday show. And guess what I saw on the screen? Earl Campbell.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. Earl Campbell? He was an absolute beast. Earl Campbell, a guy we have in our break room a lot. He's actually one of the hidden headliners in our mini-series. He's in that listing. Earl Campbell was a college football Heisman Trophy winner and an NFL MVP. Very few guys have ever done that. Earl Campbell, he is available in the St. Patrick's Day minis. We've got the headliner pictures, but if you look at the listing, you'll see Earl Campbell, Joe Theismann, and one of my favorite receivers of all time, Chad Johnson, in those minis.
Love me some Ocho Cinco.
Ocho Cinco. He went from Chad Johnson to Ocho Cinco, then back to Chad Johnson.
Chad Johnson made it okay for athletes to eat whatever they want after they exercise, they practice, whatever.
Sure.
I remember when I was in high school, I always got McDonald's after practice because I saw Chad Ocho Cinco do it on HBO, on Hard Knocks every day when he was going into practice. And yeah, so I love that guy. Big influence on my life when I was younger.
You know who else did that? Usain Bolt, the great runner. He ate chicken nuggets famously. Yeah. He was a big nugget guy from McDonald's. So
I dig that.
Gotta love it. Hey man, if you deliver on the field, why not?
Right. If I'm working hard, who cares what I eat? I'm burning it off.
Amari Cooper, full-size Lunar, was in Trade-in Tuesday.
That was his trade-in item.
That was his trade-in item.
That's what he got out of the trade-in. He traded in a jersey. He got a full-size Lunar Amari Cooper.
He traded a jersey and got Amari Cooper full-size Lunar. That's so cool.
That's what I'm saying.
That's so cool. But hey, Trade-in Tuesday, every Tuesday, guys. Just a lot of magic in our break room. Whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. We're on 7 days a week, 2 shows a week, 12 and 7 Central Time, Monday to Friday, 2 and 8 Central Time on Saturday and Sunday. So a lot of great opportunities to win some break room items. All right, guys, it is 1:31. I want to give you guys plenty of opportunities to hop in and fill up breaks. I will give you guys until 1:45 to get us within 3 slots or less. We're within 3 or less. By 1:45, we'll keep rocking and rolling. If we don't get any orders until 1:45, that might be the show. So give you guys a solid 14, 15 minutes here to fill up some breaks, fill up some slots. We keep getting orders. I'm happy to be on past 2 o'clock Central Time. But let's see where we're at 1:45, and we'll see where we're looking at 1:45. Mail just came in, 2 minis, a jersey, sweet feet, and helmet. Great mail day. All right, Jason, What minis, jerseys, sweet feet, and helmet did you win? Obviously, all that was won in our break room. Let us know what you won, Jason. And let's close out the sweet feet. That is our very last cleat series. We are planning on having another cleat series at some point again because of how popular it's been. But we have one more cleat left. 6 slots remaining. Let's close that out this show. That'd be great. That would be great. That Nick Chubb cleat looks really sick. That's a sick looking cleat. I pulled the OJ. OJ was really cool in the cleat series.
Did anybody that's out there in the chat right now, let me know if you are the one that won the Rashard Higgins cleats. Those were my favorite cleats in that series. It was 2 cleats, and they were both solid orange, autographed by Rashard Higgins. Those were pretty dope.
Nick Chubb, solid orange as well. You know what? I think I pulled the Higgins on Sunday. Now that I think of it, I think I pulled that on Sunday. It was pretty sick.
Love those. The Chubb is a little bit more specialized than Higgins. Got a little bit of pattern design on there.
Sure. All right. Well, hey, we just knocked off another slot. We're now 5 away on the minis. So we'll definitely get that mini done. Chris Roberts hopping in on the minis. All right, Chris. Thank you very much. Which one do you want, Chris? I know Chris is a Cowboy fan. I don't know if we have a Cowboy mini in there. Which one? Well, we probably do have a Cowboy mini. Probably just not on the headliners. Which one would you like, Chris, in that series? We also are down to just 2 Funko Pop boxes. We had a personal in the Funko Pops. We're close to closing that out. 2 Funkos left, 1 Sweet Feet left. Let's see. I believe we've got 13 Slim Reapers left. All those on the ticker, and then we're down to maybe about 15 Head and Shoulders as well. Earl. Chris Roberts wants the Earl Campbell. There you go. Otis Anderson. Mark Gastineau minis. Dave Anderson jersey. Vince Young cleat.
There you go.
That's the one you're talking about. Tyreek Hill. Those in the Head and Shoulders. A headliner hit. The Cheetah. Fastest receiver in the game. And oh yeah. Just forgot about Antonio Gates mini. Antonio Gates, #1 all-time in receiving touchdowns among tight ends. 7th all-time among everyone. Antonio Gates, a regular in our break room. So, absolutely. Let's close up those minis, guys. 5 slots away on the minis. I will drop that link in the chat, and you guys can close that bad boy out. 5 slots left in the minis. That is our closest break. We're also 5 away on the league winner jerseys. That is our chase item of the day. I'll post that in as well. Those are our 2 closest breaks. Let's close those out. And let's keep a rocking and rolling. Jason, what's your team? Jason Amer, I'm not sure what your team is. Alex, also, what's your team, man? Alex Jacob. That might be Alex Pimento as far as when the orders come in.
I believe it is.
Alex Pimento? Alex is a big mini guy. He loves the minis. So maybe he can hop in and do some minis. I don't know. Up to you, Alex, of course, and Jason. Alex is a Broncos fan. Okay, well, hey. Champ Bailey Flash helmet in the St. Patrick's Day minis. We've done 3 minis. This is a break room exclusive. This just dropped before the show, so I can give you with 100% certainty that Champ Bailey is still out there in this series. Champ Bailey Flash, first ballot Hall of Famer. And there's also a John Lynch in there if you're a Broncos fan. So, and heck, you can get the AFC West and get Austin Eckler too. So, Alex, this is kind of a mini series designed for you, my man. I would hop in and try and get that Champ Bailey. Champ Bailey. Really, really like Champ Bailey. He was sort of like the OG of our generation, like the OG great corner. Like when I think of great corners, I think of Champ Bailey and I think of Ty Law. And they were both number 24, ironically.
I agree.
They were shutdown guys.
Darrelle Revis, of course, Revis Island.
Yeah, Darrelle. He was 24 also, was he not?
That's what made me think of it.
Dang, 24 is the corner number.
Charles Woodson's 24.
Yeah. Primetime Dion was 21, I think, right?
Yeah.
Xavier Howard, I think, is 25. 25, okay. Dustin's a Dolphins fan. Well, Dustin, we have a Jalen Waddle jersey in our jersey series. Jason's not a diehard fan of anyone anymore. We live in Eagles territory. My son is a big fan. I just enjoyed the game. Growing up, Dan Marino was my idol. I played QB from 6 years old through college. Okay.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Where'd you play some college ball, Jason? That's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Yeah, I went to the retirement for Champ. Alex was at Champ Bailey's retirement ceremony or something.
Dope. Yeah, and Canton, you can always buy tickets
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Jason, we're in Eagles territory, says Matt. Matt is an Eagles guy. Matt is an Eagles guy. All right, well, hey, it sounds like we got a lot of folks interested in maybe some Broncos. Maybe that mini would be a good one to close out. Because Jason just hopped in there. I think Corey hopped in. Maybe Corey hopped into the jerseys. So those are the two we want to get done for sure. Let's get the St. Patrick's minis done, and let's get the jerseys done. Towson University in Maryland. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I recognize Towson in college hoops. Are they FCS for football, Towson?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Jason probably knows. I'm guessing they're FCS Division I AA, I think, which is really, really cool that you played quarterback, Jason. You are probably pretty dang awesome. Towson's big in lacrosse, says Bob.
Yes.
Yes, sir. FCS. That's what I thought. Very nice. Jim Brown was a good lacrosse player, was he not, Bob? Bob is quick to tell us about Jim Brown's lacrosse prowess. Perfect. FCS. I know, when I think of FCS, obviously North Dakota State comes to mind. Carson Wentz, Trey Lance. Interesting to see what happens with Trey Lance. We just had him in our break room. We just did that Olympic loot crate last night for the Millers, and we pulled a Trey Lance.
Was it on a full-size flash?
Might have been.
Okay.
Might have been. I can't remember. Voted greatest of all time years ago. There you go. I like that. I know Duke is good at lacrosse these days. Villanova, James Madison, William and Mary. Richmond are some of the teams in the league.
Okay.
That's right. We had a guy at my high school, I think, went to Butler. And I don't know if they were in that league or not. I know Butler's in FCS. We had another guy from my high school go to Villanova to be a tight end.
Sweet.
So that's pretty cool.
My uncle played linebacker at Villanova.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go. Nova. Very nice. Brown in lacrosse about 20 years ago, it was Gary Gate. Cool. We had lacrosse in my high school when I was like a senior, and I thought about joining just for fun because I just started the lacrosse program right when I was going to graduate, but I never ended up joining.
I always wish that I would have played lacrosse. I had some buddies on the football team that also played lacrosse. And they were like, hey, man, you'd be good. And I was always like, nah, that's lame. But if I went back, I would definitely play.
Change it up.
Yeah.
Trey Lance was a slab card, says Matt. Matt watched that stream last night. Okay. Well, there you go. I think are we closed on the minis?
If I'm not mistaken, we're closed.
We're closed. All right. Let us know on a box number on the minis, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10. Looks like 7, 8, and 9 were done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10 available in the minis. It is a single box break, but you can win some of these coins. James Stanhope won $20 on a UA gift card. Okay, so Brad Eager came through with 10. He beat Chris Roberts by 2/100ths of a second. Dustin had 3. So we're going to go with Brad because Brad's was first. Box 10. I will randomize for your divisions while James gets the box. Thank you very much, guys, for calling out the box numbers. Again, we go with whoever calls it out first. Brad's order came through first. Not his order. His comment came through first. Chris was second and Dustin was third. Maybe we can do 5 and 3 if we do another one of those. All right, take the randomizer up, back up, and let's see. We're going 10 times for your divisions. Good luck, guys. Thank you very much for filling up this break. I got a whole bunch of different names in here. A whole bunch of different names. 9 and 10. All right. Take the randomizer down. I'm guessing Chris Roberts will predict the AFC West because he's got that division right now. Chris Roberts. Very awesome, man. You can get yourself that Champ Bailey everyone wants. Jason Amer, you've got the NFC North. Brad Eager, NFC South. David, you've got the NFC East. Jason also has the West in the NFC. Dustin's got the AFC North and AFC South. And Matt, who's been red hot, has the AFC East. You can get yourself a Damian Harris flash in the AFC East. And Chris Roberts, of course, James, look at what he's picking.
What is it, 22?
No, he's picking AFC West because he's in there. He's going with the AFC West.
Nothing wrong with that.
Looking for his own division. All right, here we go. Single box break here. Oh, okay. This is another fresh hit. This is something new. We got ourselves Mario Williams. Mr. Williams on the Lunar. You might remember him. He was the #1 overall pick in that famous class with Reggie Bush and Vince Young. Mr. Williams was a great player. 97.5 career sacks. Just under the 100 sack club. 4-time Pro Bowler. First team All-Pro in 2014. Mr. Williams on the Lunar. Look at this bad boy. That is him on the Buffalo Bills. He was actually a Texan, but also played on the Bills. So it's actually an AFC East hit because this is him on the Bills. It's Matt Kratzer. Congratulations. Very nice hit. One of the best defensive players of our era. Congratulations, Matt. The fire is still strong inside you. I can't go against myself, can I, says Chris. No, you can't.
You should.
This is a Radke Sports Certificate of Authenticity. Haven't seen that before. And how about this? Matt Kratzer, you had one spot in there, spent 24 bucks. We're going to give you 20 bucks back. Here's one coin. And how about another one? As DJ Khaled would say, these boxes are full with coins. You can get some extra coins. Each coin is worth $10 of a gift card in our break room. So you're taking home 10 bucks here, 10 more right here. That is 20 bucks UA Signature Club gift card. Mr. Williams, man, could he have played a couple more games? 97.5 career sacks.
He retired relatively young, like 31, 32 years old.
Yeah, he could have got to the 100 sack club for sure.
Yeah. And as far as the coins in our St. Patrick's Day mini helmet series, I just want to make sure you're aware. You know, so far the helmets we've pulled, we've had 1, 2 coins. There are some that are out there that have 3, 4, 5, and there are also some that are out there that are like a gold pot at the end of the rainbow for St. Patrick's Day that are loaded with gold coins. So like you've been saying, a lot to look forward to in this series as we move forward.
Yeah, this is definitely a good one. And by the way, Matt said, so I've won 30 total for my other win. So he won 10 earlier, gets 20 more on this one. So think of it this way. You're going to almost recoup your break spot, and then you're going to get a mini if you win on top of it. So that's pretty cool. I like the St. Patty's mini series. Ricky Prince, 80 on a spin last week. Oh, was that before we did the Signature Club or the UA Cash? Because that should be in your Signature Club gift card account, Ricky. All right, thank you very much, guys. That was pretty cool. Williams, a very good hit for sure. Let's keep rocking and rolling. We have 3 slots left in the jersey. I know we had someone saying they're a Dolphin fan. Look at this Jalen Waddle jersey. I have not seen Jalen Waddle in our break room before. We got Mr. Harris, Carter, Austin Eckler, a lot of really good, young, talented players in that series. Actually, you know what? Excuse me, Alex. I believe that gets sent to you on email. Is that right, James?
What's that?
The Signature Club gift cards. Doesn't that get emailed to you?
I believe so.
That should get emailed to you on email. Ricky, check your email. That's how I got mine, says Matt. There you go. Matt and I are thinking out loud. You get an email sent with a code, I believe, for that. The Signature Club is brand new. Actually, while we wait to fill up these breaks, I'm going to go ahead and drop you guys the Signature Club video. Since we do have a question on the Signature Club, there will be a redemption code, as Bob says. I'm going to drop the Signature Club video. Let's go ahead and drop in some more stuff. Alex, we'll take a look at your account. We have a record of everything that's been dropped. And if you're missing $10, we'll get you credited. Here's this video, though. This explains the brand new Signature Club. Let's fill up the jerseys while we do this video. We're 3 away on the jerseys. Here's this video and explains a lot more detail stuff that maybe the video explains better than us.
Growing your sports memorabilia collection just became even more fun with Ultimate Autographs Signature Club, a new rewards program designed exclusively for sports memorabilia enthusiasts. Through Ultimate Autograph Signature Club, you can rise through the ranks from an undrafted rookie to an icon and eventually become the GOAT collector, earning special rewards every time you upgrade your collector status. Once you sign up for the Signature Club, you can begin to earn points for every dollar you spend at Ultimate Autographs. Not only will those points help you increase your collector status, you will be able to cash your Signature Club points in for special Ultimate Autographs perks like free signed memorabilia, free mystery boxes, Ultimate Autographs gear, and store credit. Membership is free. The longer you wait to sign up, the more points you will miss out on. Join the Signature Club today at ultimateautographs.com.
All right, that's a look at our Signature Club video. A few more questions hopefully were answered there. Anything that you guys have questions, you can email our customer service team. Alex will look into those $10 that you were supposed to get after the show and get you credited if you haven't got them. Do you remember what day that was by chance, Alex? If you can give us a day, that might be easier for us to follow. But if you have any questions beyond that, go ahead and email our customer service team. We are closing in on the jersey, though. While we did that, let's see. We are 2 away on the jerseys, and we got a slot knocked off on the next St. Patty's minis as well. So let's close out those jerseys. 2 remaining. Found mine. Thank you. Ricky did get the email. There you go. Well, thank you very much to Matt and Bob for helping us out. I did know it's supposed to be an email, but obviously we don't get emailed stuff because we don't play in here.
That's
so
right.
A lot of times, actually, as far as questions like Signature Club and UA Cash in the past, a lot of times our customers also know just as well as we do. Ricky, glad you can find it. Maybe put it to use and close out a break because we are pretty close on those jerseys. Pretty close on the jerseys. 2 slots remaining on our league winner jerseys, and you can get some more Signature Club cash by hopping in because you can get a wheel spin at the end. All right, here we go. That's our jersey break. 2 slots remaining. Let's definitely fill that up this show. And beyond that, it's up to you guys. We're pretty open on the break page. We do have 7 left in the next St. Patty minis, 6 in the cleats. It's up to you guys what you guys want to rock and roll with. Pretty open though, so this could be our last break. But if we fill up some orders while we're doing the break, we can definitely keep rolling. All my email come under my promotion tab of my email, never my inbox. So I always have to look for mine. That is something to keep in mind. Thank you very much, Matt. Maybe that happens to some of our other customers. Keep that in mind, guys. Let's close out those jerseys. 2 spots left. Who is going to be the closer? Mariano Rivera. James, we do have those basketball jerseys, but we're planning on dropping a baseball, loaded dice baseball series full of baseballs on Sunday.
That's right.
So we're going to have baseball in the room. Great list of headliners. I believe a lot of New York Yankees in that series. So Sunday, we're going to drop a baseball-only series. Saturday, we'll drop a hockey-only series.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you guys might want to be here this weekend in general. I know we've talked a lot about these sort of series in the chat, over the course of time. Joe will be bringing you guys the hockey series this Saturday. I'll be with him during the afternoon. Steven will be with him that evening, and then Kamen will be bringing you guys an exclusively baseball series on Sunday. So if you guys have been waiting for those, series like that, this weekend is the weekend to show up and grab some slots for sure.
Alex saying, I think a signed basketball series would be sweet. Alex, we'll take that into consideration. We're probably going to do that because we are working on having basketball and baseball only series in our room. A loaded dice aspect of it, Matt, is going to be I believe it's a case, and there's going to be 3 different baseballs in the case.
So essentially, every break is a triple box break. Whenever we do anything that's loaded dice, whether it be hockey puck, baseball, helmets, jerseys, it's going to be a triple box break, and one of the 3 boxes is a guaranteed headliner. So that's how it works for loaded dice. Like I said, with whatever the caveat may be.
Yes. So that'll be something to look forward to. Ricky Prince coming in for the close on the jerseys. Let us know on a box number on those jerseys, guys. You got the 2 spots. Ricky, thank you very much. You are the closer magician. Do you have a box number for us or anyone else in that break? You guys have a box number. Let us know. All right, we got Corey A in here, Regimo Taglicod, Matt Kratzer, and Ricky Prince. If you guys can give us a box number on the jerseys. This is our chase item of the day, so everyone in this break will be added to our list for our wheel spin at the end of the show. Should be 16 names so far. Some of those names obviously are repeat names because Corey got several slots in here. Ricky got a couple as well. Let us know, guys. Okay, nice. I might have to do that baseball as my sport till I hurt myself right before college. Okay, that's cool. Well, hey, we are happy to do baseball for you. A league winner jerseys. Ricky, I don't think 2 is available. This is our football jerseys. I'm seeing 1, 4, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So if 2 is not on the ticker, looks like we've done 2. We haven't done 1, though. We haven't done 1 if you want that instead. We typically go with whatever box numbers are on the ticker. If the number is not on the ticker, it means we've already done it, or we're not as deep in the series. 17, says Ricky. 17 works. That's on there. James will get 17. Now we'll head to the randomizer for your divisions. Thank you very much, Ricky. Ricky's been doing a lot of closing in the last few days. I know we closed our slabs, I think, last week, our last multi-sport slab. It was a winner-take-all, got himself 2 slabs. I think it was Aaron Rodgers and Tua. So closer magic is a thing, guys. If you believe in that type of thing, which I definitely do, it helps to close out series. Give yourself a little good mojo. All right, 10 times on the randomizer. If you guys want to close out any other series, now is the time to head to the break page. We're fairly open on the break page. Would love to keep breaking boxes. We do have to get some orders, though, to make that happen. Yes, sir, Ricky says. That Aaron Rodgers and Tua, that was definitely pretty sick. All right, so Ricky, you've got the NFC North. Corey, you've got the NFC South and NFC East. Matt in the NFC West. Matt's on fire today. Reginald, AFC North. Corey's got the South and East, the AFC, and Ricky's got the AFC West, which seems to always be hot in our break room. A lot of AFC West hits coming through. This is pretty sick. We were talking about this guy earlier. This is not even a headliner in this series. One of the most talented receivers in the game. How about Amari Cooper? Coop. Very good. Big talent at Alabama. Pro Bowler with the Cowboys. One of the best receivers in the game. Honestly, as we were talking about earlier, he is better than the numbers. This dude is incredible. He's got that A. Cooper signed. Amari Cooper on the Cowboys. NFC East, Corey, you got yourself a Cooper. It's a Corey Cooper connection. Very nice. One of the best receivers in the game. That is very, very nice. Very, very nice. Where is he going? He's going to the NFC East.
No, they're saying...
Oh, what team he's going?
Yeah, he might get released.
He could get released. Cooper could get released. That is the whole contract issue with the Cowboys.
He's due $20 million this year.
Okay. So what's his contract? Is that like a franchise tag situation?
No, he has a whole deal, and his cap hit is like $20 million for the next like 3 years.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you this. Keep this in mind. I think CeeDee Lamb is legit. I'm still not sure about Gallup and Wilson and all those other guys. I think they're made better by the fact that Cooper and Lamb preoccupy attention.
Sure.
So if I'm the Cowboys, I'm holding on to this man, Amari Cooper. But that's just my thought. Because he was probably the best college receiver I've ever seen. I actually saw him play live and in person against Mizzou. I was at the stadium. He absolutely torched my Mizzou Tigers when I was in college. And
I would agree with that statement. Best college wide receiver I've ever seen. Was routing people up.
He was routing, and he's been pretty good in the NFL. maybe underachieved a little bit, but still very, very good. He was a Raider, too.
You drafted the Raiders spin his
Yeah.
first few years there. The Raiders only recently traded him once the John Gruden regime was underway.
Sure. And this, by the way, Amari Cooper, not a headliner hit in this series. This is my favorite thing about this jersey series. Our non-headliners are just as good as the headliners. We have a Lawrence Taylor in this jersey series, not a headliner. He's in that listing as an extra hit, but that's pretty cool. Amari Cooper. Corey, I hope you're still watching. You got yourself Cooper. Very nice hit. I like that. Corey had, what, 3 slots in there? 4 slots? A signed jersey, though, it's got to be worth more than $80 or whatever his total is. I like that.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Corey. One of the better players in our jersey series. All right, James, can you give me a lowdown on the break page?
I will give you the whole rundown. We
Sure.
have 8 slots in League Winner, 7 in St. Patrick's, 8 in Slim Reaper, 7 in Head and Shoulders, 6 in Sweet Feet, 9 in We Got the Funk, 8 in Fast Break, and 10 in Beater Box.
Okay, so fairly open, you would say?
Fairly open.
Fairly open. All right, guys, I'll give you until 2:05. Want to give the new folks coming in, maybe you got a different lunch break. I'll give you until 2:05. Let's see where we're sitting at 2:05. If we're within 3 or 4 slots somewhere at 2:05, we'll extend that deadline. Otherwise, if we don't get any breaks close to being filled up at 2:05, we'll do the wheel spin, and then we'll go home for the afternoon show. James and I are back tonight. We'll switch chairs. We'll be back tonight at 7 o'clock. Would still like to do some more breaks, though. It's been a fire show, a lot of orders coming in. We've done a whole bunch of breaks in every series. We've actually done everything but the beater box, so we've almost broken for the cycle. So I would love to keep ripping boxes. You guys get the orders. We'll be on a whole lot longer, but we do need those orders coming in right now because we're open on the break page. So get us halfway home by 2:05, and we'll keep ripping more boxes. Let us know. I would say one that I would love to concentrate our efforts on, James, would be the cleats. We are 6 slots remaining. That is the last cleat break. I know we have a lot of new series in the works. We don't want to crowd up our break page too much.
Right.
So we want to get the cleats done and post some new series. So 6 slots remaining on the cleats. That is the very last cleat break we have in that series. Let us know, guys, if there's anything you want to rock and roll, if there's any other breaks we have not done that you guys would like to do this show. We are definitely happy to break those for you. Let us know. We do have a couple personals out there, so I don't know if you're watching, but by some chance, if John Hartzmark, you're watching, we are happy to open your Slim Reaper or your Funko personal live on the air. Otherwise, we will send that to your house. So let me ask you this. For you, James, and everyone else in the show, what's been the best hit today? What's your guys' favorite hit been today?
Tough.
I got to run through what we had. Amari Cooper was pretty good. Not the best hit, though, I don't think. Let's see.
Probably Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin?
Yeah.
Curtis Martin was probably your top hit. What headliners went off the board today? We've had a really good show, but we haven't had many headliners going off the board, which shows you that we have a lot of fire. I know we had Darius Slay go off in the St. Patty Minis. That might have been our only headliner off the board today, which shows you how good our break room is. Even when we're not pulling headliners, we're doing a bunch of breaks. That is definitely cool to see. I would love to pull this headliner tonight, though, or today, this afternoon. I'd love to pull it right now. This Deion Sanders and Jerry Rice. Those are the best headliners we have in the room in the Head and Shoulders autograph helmets. That would be a great one to do. Let us know if you're still watching. Let us know if there's any breaks you guys still want to do. I'll give you a little sort of preemptive last call here. 2:05. We'll see where we're sitting at 2:05. If we're close, we'll keep going. I like my Matt Ryan hit today, says Matt. That was cool.
Cool.
And that was a Matt to Matt. We had Matt Kratzer winning Matt Ryan. And that was a perfect example of what I'm saying. That was in the Slim Reaper series, which has a sick list of headliners. But Matt Ryan was not a headliner in that series. So that shows you just how much good things we have in our break room. You don't have to be a headliner to be a good hit. there's definitely a lot of really good non-headliner hits in the UA Live break room. Is Matty Ice a Hall of Famer? That's a great question, Bob.
No.
James is coming through it with a no.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see.
Don't care what the numbers say. This is a pass happy league. We need to start being able to say,
Sure.
this guy deserves, and this guy, well, he just played for 10 years and they throw for 5,000 yards every year, so.
I'll say this, though. You look at his touchdown to interception ratio. By the way, I'm leaning on no. I kind of buy your point. But look at his TD to pick ratio, 367 to 170. That's more than 2 to 1. He is a 6-time Pro Bowler, a former league MVP, led the league in passer rating in 2016, completion percentage in 2012. So he was very good, didn't play on a great team. I think had they won more games, he might be a Hall of Famer. He did have Julio Jones, though, to help his stats.
Mm-hmm.
Big Ben is definitely a Hall of Famer, Bob. I think Ben Roethlisberger is a Hall of Famer.
He got them rings. That's all that matters. Got 2 of them.
I do think rings are overrated in the GOAT, in the GOAT argument, but they do matter. And Matt Ryan had 0. We've got 2 for Eli, 2 for Ben Roethlisberger. I'm looking at career passing yards. Ben Roethlisberger 5th all-time, Matt Ryan 8th all-time, and Matt Ryan could pass him up. So that'd be the argument for Ryan. You finish top 5 in career pass yards, you belong in the Hall. But you could go either way. That's the reason they both have rings. I say he would need to win another MVP and at least a Super Bowl to be considered. Yeah, I think that's probably the case for Matt Ryan. Matthew Stafford's another interesting debate because Stafford did win his ring.
Yeah, and you know what? And a lot of people were saying, well, if Stafford gets one, then maybe he'll be. And then it's like as soon as he got one, everyone was like, nah.
Stafford is 12th all-time in pass yards. It is a pass-happy league. You're right.
I agree with, like he has an opportunity now where he's in control. He could change the narrative. Like you go out there. I would say he doesn't even necessarily have to win another Super Bowl. If he puts himself in an MVP conversation, maybe wins a couple more playoff games, he might, make it in there.
I think Matthew Stafford is going to end up being in the Hall because he does have the ring, which Matt Ryan doesn't. And Stafford, it's hard to argue when you retire top 5 all time. I know it's a passing league, but, these guys are passing at a higher level than the rest. Matthew Stafford, I think, is like 4th all time in career passing yards per game. So he's been really impressive. I'm going to pull this up right now and throw it on the randomizer while you give you guys a few last minutes for some orders. Stafford, 4th all-time career passing yards per game. Matt Ryan, 7th all-time. I know it's a pass-happy era, but there's a lot of other guys who have not passed as much on a per-yard basis. So I think both of those guys are 50-50. I'm leaning in on Stafford, out on Ryan. But I think even Ryan has a chance to get it, though. If he does, as Matt said, if he does win an MVP, he does win a ring. But the Falcons got to fix a lot of issues for that to happen.
Yeah,
they have a lot of issues, and Matt Ryan's not that young anymore.
He's actually really old.
You can play for longer, though. And that's why Eli Manning also, besides the Super Bowls, Eli Manning had a lot of longevity. Eli never missed games. And that has to count for something when you're out there playing at a solid level for so many years.
Right.
So, all right, guys, it's 2:05. We're going to head to the wheel spin. If you guys get us within 4 slots or less while we're doing the wheel spin, we will extend the deadline. Matty Ice went to college at Boston College. Do you have those names in the list, James?
I sure do.
Awesome. So this is the top spot chase. We're going to go 10 times for our wheel spin. We get in within 4 slots or less. I'm happy to stay on the air a little longer while we do the chase, but we are pretty open at the moment. Boston College, that's right. He was a really good player at Boston College. I think he was the 3rd overall pick, I believe, Matt Ryan. Definitely earned it with a great career. 9 clicks. Next click is the top spot. 10th and final click is Corey. Corey got the Amari Cooper. Corey gets the top spot. Corey, I'll give you about a minute here. If we don't hear from you in the next minute, it's 2:06. If we don't hear from you by 2:07, James will start on 1 on the wheel spin. Otherwise, let us know what number you want us to start on. Great show today, guys. Thank you very much for filling up all the breaks today. Bueller, Corey, are you out there? Last call for Corey.
Last call.
Last call for orders. All right, 207. Let's spin that wheel. Bob is going 62. Uh-oh.
I like it.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Sweet redemption. 95 on the spin.
You couldn't have a 9 today, right? Folks have been talking about your 9 last night.
Yeah, I did have a 9, but now I got a 95.
95. Congratulations, Corey. You won yourself an Amari Cooper jersey. $95 UA gift card. Corey.
Thank you, Bob.
So I'll tell you a little secret as to what I told Chris Roberts and Bob. I told them they always guess low and we go low. If they start guessing high, we'll go high. That's all you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's about time the slump is broken and Matt Salas has ripped up the contract extension. Woo! Ripped it up, but hey, that's okay.
That's all right.
No 9 times I would have had the chase. That's right. Yeah, at the 9th click, Matt was the top spot winner. But we do, of course, have 10 clicks. That is our dice roll that you see on the leftmost part of our screen. All right, well, hey, thank you very much, guys, for hopping in and filling up all the orders today. We did a whole bunch of breaks. We had a great time. Great time in the break room. I had a great time, James. I'm sure you had a great time. We'll be back tonight at 7 o'clock Central Time. A whole lot more fun to be had tonight. Have a wonderful afternoon, guys. We'll see you tonight. James is going to be hosting. I'll be producing. And then James is back Saturday hosting, and I'm back breaking on Sunday, both shows. So a lot more fun to be had. 7 o'clock tonight, and then Saturday and Sunday, 2 o'clock and 8 o'clock Central Time. We'll see you there.
Peace.
Thank you for breaking with Ultimate Autographs in the UA Live Break Room. If you had an awesome time, you can join us again every day. We are live breaking certified sports memorabilia at noon and 7 p.m. Central Time every weekday, and 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Central Time on the weekends. As a reminder, if you purchased a spot in a break that did not fill, your spot will transfer to the next UA Live Breaks broadcast. Thanks again for breaking with Ultimate Autographs. We hope to see you again soon.